As if I wasn't ready enough. That video has made me even more ready. Hello, coolies. How are we doing? It's Champions League night here on Barça Live. Quarterfinals of the Champions League. It's round 2 of this trilogy of games against Atletico de Madrid and Pablito Wolves. It's 10 years since we last faced Atletico de Madrid in a Champions League quarterfinal, and I think that tonight it's time to right a wrong in Champions League history.
Oh, Robert, I certainly am excited for this one. I completely agree with you. Still have those memories of 10 years ago, right? And we want to make it right this time around. It feels like, I'm not sure if it is, it probably is, but it feels like the biggest game of the season so far. It really does. The Champions League, when it comes around, it's always exciting. It's a unique game against a fellow La Liga club, so let's see how it lines up. The 5th time, of course, we're playing against Atleti already this season. Crazy, really. We've played against them almost every week, it feels. We're back again. We beat them over the weekend. But Robert, this is going to be really good fun. I think both things are going to be brilliant.
And they're not the nicest teams to play against either. But hey, well, we're getting a fair amount of games against them. We only played them against them 3 or 4 days ago. And it was a positive result, an encouraging result that we got at the Metropolitano. We've beaten them twice at Spotify Camp Nou this season. Let's do it a 3rd time tonight. I want to say hello to everyone watching us. Let us know where you're watching from. Visca el Barça, everyone. Let's support Barça strong tonight. And guys, the lineup is out. The players are actually on the pitch warming up. So let's go straight to Camp Nou, where Marc Brau can give us Barça's lineup. Marc.
Hi Robert, hi Pablo, how are you? What an atmosphere we have here at Spotify Camp Nou. Since long time ago, Barça will play again a quarterfinals here in this stadium. First leg of this tie against Atletico de Madrid, and we'll have the starting 11 with 2 changes between the last team that started the game last Saturday at the Metropolitano. Koundé and Robert Lewandowski are back in the starting 11. Let's go. Barça today will play with Joan Garcia at the goal, with 4 players at the back, with Jules Koundé as a right back, with Joao Cancelo as a left back, with Pau Cubarsí and Gerard Martín as a centre backs, with Eric Garcia playing as a holding midfielder next to Pedri. Today will be Dani Olmo, who will play as an attacking midfielder, and then Lamine Yamal at the right, Marcus Rashford at the left, and Robert Lewandowski will be the striker, our number 9.
There you go. That is Barca's lineup for you. The players are warming up on the pitch. We'll see some of that warm up in just a second. Rate that lineup also on the live chat from 1 to 10. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? 10 is the highest score. 1 is the lowest. For me, it can't be a 10 because important players like Rafinha and Frankie de Jong are still out, for example. But it's a damn good lineup, Pablo Wolves. Rashford, I think, earned his opportunity to start again with his performance at the Metropolitano the other day. Dani Olmo played very well in that false number 9 position. Today, he plays behind Robert Lewandowski, and Hansi Flick does it again. If a striker scores in the game, he starts in the next one.
Yeah, I like it. I think, actually, from what he's got available, Flick, he's gone with the right calls. I agree with you. It's hard to give it a 10. Just because there are so many big players who we would have wanted for a night like this. Rafinha's one of them. I think Bernardo's been in such good form. You even look further back in the defence, there's players missing also. So I think, look, there are certain players who are going to be without. Atleti the same, though, and he's made the right calls for me. Could he have gone for Fermin? That's maybe the biggest debate he had in his mind. But Lewandowski scored the winner. It's his sort of night. Rashford again scored over the weekend. I think we need that natural width to go at Atleti, especially at home. So he goes for him, and he brings Eric into midfield too. So that's interesting also.
Obviously, we have the injury of Marc Bernal as well. So Eric Garcia starts in the central midfielder position today. That means that Jules Koundé returns as the starting right back. Good news in that regard as well, Pablo.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think Koundé's a big one. We saw he came off the bench, of course, over the weekend. Just gives us a little bit more balance, I think. Look, credit to the players. Araujo, certainly. Eric, when he did it, filled in a right back for a few weeks. We know Cancelo and Balde were sort of sharing it. Obviously, when Balde was at left back, Cancelo was at right back before the left back's injury. But I think Koundé having him back in is big. It allows Cancelo also to maybe advance even more down the left-hand side. We'll often see Koundé tuck in a bit more. And also, I think that he links up really well with Lamine Yamal, which is probably big for a night like this, where we need Lamine to unlock that Atleti backline. Having Koundé supporting him, I think, is key.
Well, we're seeing those highlights of the warm-up. Concentration and smiles on the Barca players' faces. It's what we want. Concentration, smiles, good vibes. Lamine Yamal, we need a big Lamine Yamal night, and we need a big night from Pedri as well. Let's go straight to the question of who will be the key player, Pablo Wolves. I want to ask the audience as well. I need to update this because we made a minor change.
We did.
There we go. That's it. Before we do that, let me just read out a couple of comments. Anand Edit says, I am not late today. I took a nap at 4 p.m. Namaste from India. Namaste, Anand Edits. There we go. Pedri Captain says, Bruna, lots of special emojis here. Platin Masvidal says it's an 8. Bruna says it's an 8 as well. Mac Loomis says, great, I kind of like it, but Fermin is my dude. I want him to play. Well, we need weapons off the bench as well. These are long games, long ties as well. There's a return game at the Metropolitano. So, yeah. And on Edit says 9 out of 10 because of no Fermin. The fans like Fermin, Pablo.
They do. I've seen a lot of Fermin comments, by the way, Robert. And I said it, to be fair, that's probably the big debate Flick had. But I think, look, when you play one of Olmo Fermin, then you have one on the bench, which is always good.
Pilita Malaguita says 7 out of 10. And Mac Loomis says, how long is Bernal out for? I think it's more a day-to-day thing, really.
Yeah, roughly 10 days, I think was on the communication. That was over the weekend, so yeah.
And I like the optimism from Duffy 9. We will win, like always. Well,
no. We do always win at the Spotify Camp Nou, right?
We do. We're on a 14 out of 14. Let's make it 15 out of 15 today. Right, questions. Here we go. Let's get the question in. Who will be the key player tonight? Obviously, lots of names to take into account here, but we've gone with Eric Garcia in the central midfielder role. Eric has played as centre-back. He's played as right-back. He's played as central midfielder. He's excelled in every single position. He's going to be important tonight in helping Barça contain Atletico de Madrid with Marcos Llorente going forward, with Antoine Griezmann and Julian Alvarez making runs, with Lookman's speed covering up for spaces that there might be behind Barca's midfield. Pedri needs to be the motor, I think. If Barca want to have the ball, if they want to dominate through possession, Pedri needs to have a big game. And then Flick spoke about it yesterday. It has been addressed. I think we can just simply mention that Lamine Yamal was not pleased after the game at the Metropolitano. Obviously, he was pleased about the win, but there was something there. We need that, whatever it was that he left the pitch with, to fuel him today.
Yeah, we do. He's that soft player, though, Lamine. I think he always wants to be on the score sheet. He always wants to be involved. And it maybe frustrates him when things don't quite go as well. I think Flick mentioned that a moment in the game where he went past 4 players, maybe thought he was fouled, nearly scored it, just went wide of the post. He'll be hungry tonight, make no mistake about that. This is one of his big nights, I think, in his career. It's a home Champions League night at the Spotify Camp Nou. He'll know how important this is for the fans, for the city. So he'll really be up for this, Lamine Yamal. Robert, over the weekend, I think I went for Pedri as my key player. And I'm not sure he was I'm not sure he did end up being a key player.
I think Olmo was.
Or Olmo even, yeah. But I am going to stick with Pedri tonight again, because I still think we're going to have a lot of the ball. Atleti, we're going to see a different Atleti than what we see at home. So I'm going to go for him as a key player.
I'm going to go Lamine. He needs to be the leader of Barca's attack today. We spoke about it the other day. Ruggeri has managed to contain him more or less when he's played against him this season. It's a good battle, and Lamine needs to come out victorious of that battle tonight. So I'm going option 3, Lamine.
I like a comment from Gloria.
Gloria says Pedri and Juan. Okay. Placid Masvidal says 3, Lamine Yamal. We are the best. Galatasaray says Pedri. Pirita Malaguita says 3, Lamine Yamal. Bruna says Pedri. Anand Edit says Lamine Yamal. Bruno says everyone. And I liked one comment here from Anand Edit saying, can you say to spam Visca Barça emojis? Your requests are my orders.
You ask and you get it.
Fill the chat with Visca Barça emojis, guys. And after we've seen all of that, let's go and listen to what Hansi Flick said to Marbrau in 3, 2, 1.
As always, before our match, we are with our coach, with Hansi Flick. Hansi, how are you? Good evening. What an atmosphere have you lived when you came here?
Fantastic. It's fantastic to see that, and the welcome the fans give us, it's amazing.
Talking about the game yesterday, I asked you before about how many times you faced Atletico de Madrid. What kind of game do you expect today? It's different because it's the first leg, of course. You have the experience in La Copa, but what kind of game do you expect?
No, it's always not easy to play against Atletico because they have a good team, fantastic team, also very experienced team. And they will come with the intensity. They also go in duels. This is what we have to see, but we have to play. We have to play our game. So I want to have the team playing, control the game, control the ball, and but also control themselves. It's so important today to keep calm and to play football.
And the last one, Hansi, for most of Barca players, they never played any single tie game here in Spotify Camp Nou. They did it in Montjuic. They only play against Newcastle, but not talking about footballistic part, but also about the feelings. What do you see in your players' eyes? Do you think that it could be a special night also for them to be part of history in this stadium?
No, I think it's fantastic. You know, to playing here in Camp Nou in the new one, it's amazing, and for everyone it's a special feeling, a special motivation, and with the fans today, I hope that they support us, and they will support us, and they can push up for a big game, big victory. This is important today.
Thanks and good luck.
You're welcome. Thanks.
The words of our coach, expecting a good atmosphere, and it's important also what the fans can do during the 90 minutes here in the Spotify Camp Nou.
Right, thank you, Mark. The words there of Hansi Flick, hoping for a great atmosphere and a great game tonight at Spotify Camp Nou. Very quickly, before we talk about Atletico, Pablito, the fans who are watching us tonight on YouTube, I think we're going to get good numbers. I think we're going to get good viewership tonight in a Champions League quarterfinal. If you haven't done it yet, you can become a premium member of our YouTube channel. Lots of advantages, lots of perks. You have exclusive content, exclusive lives as well, like Q&As with the players. You get exclusive use of the live chat in our show today, for example. If you would like to comment with us, if you'd like to ask us questions, if you'd like to answer the questions that we ask you, use the exclusive emojis that you get as members. Sign up as a YouTube premium member. What else am I forgetting, Pablo? They can ask players the questions.
Yesterday, guys, your questions. You asked, Cancelo answered. I thought that was pretty cool. Maybe even one of you watching right now had your question answered. The Barça Athletic fixture, some of the under-19 games. I think, Robert, over this weekend, we've got under-15s Barça Español.
We've got lots of Barça Español this weekend. Lots of derbies.
So that's always good fun. It's always good fun. Get involved, people. Get involved. Become a Barça YouTube member, and you got all the perks waiting for you at your doorstep.
Right. Well, while we're seeing the Barça players playing their rondos in the warm-up with 17 minutes to go, it's time to talk about our opponent, Atletico de Madrid. I asked you the other day, Pablo, with the lineup that he put out against Barça in the league game last Saturday, was Simeone sending a message? You said the answer was yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of changes tonight.
Yeah, as expected. He goes back to what I'd say is his strongest team right now, maybe his strongest, more defensive-minded team. By that I mean he doesn't put Llorente as the right back and move a more maybe someone like Baena into midfield. He keeps Molina at right back, has Llorente in midfield. So he's got Llorente and Koke more as the holders. But then he has got that front four, the exciting front four, if you like, for Atleti fans. So I think they would have found quite fun to watch, over the past few weeks, and certainly in the first leg against us in the Cup. So watch out for them going forward. Defensively, I still think we can get at them. I mean, they are not the defensive side we've been accustomed to Atleti maybe 10 years ago. We talked about the game. I think recently they could have seen a bit more. And I look at those defenders. Lenormand, I think on his day, is a very good defender. Hangol, likewise. But I don't think that is the strongest back four. And even goalkeeper Mulsol's been in good form. I still think there's hope for Barça to get forward.
We've got it on our ticker here. It will come up in a second. But Atletico's record of goals this season: 31 scored in the Champions League and 24 conceded. Those are numbers that are not usual. That are unheard of. They're not usual for Simeone coach sides, especially the 24 goals conceded. So let's see if they are vulnerable at the back. There, we know their strengths, though. We know that they can catch us in behind our defense. We saw it with Julian the other day. Lookman is very speedy as well. Julian, of course, drops back but can also make runs forward. And Antoine Griezmann had 2 golden opportunities which he squandered the other day, but they could have easily gone in. So Barca need to be very, very careful at the back. Right. Let's go back to Barca's lineup with Joan in goal, Koundé, Koubarsi, Gerrard and Cancelo at the back, Eric and Pedri in midfield, almost the attacking midfielder, Lamine right, Rashford left, Lewandowski up front. Pablo, you picked Pedri as the key player. Pedri spoke to Matt Brau earlier on. Let's listen to Pedri.
Next to one of our key players, he will be, of course, in the starting 11 tonight. We will talk with Pedri. Vamos a hablar con Pedri. ¿Qué tal, Pedri? ¿Cómo estás? Buenas noches. Bueno, ¿cómo está esa sensación antes de un gran partido como este, Barça Atlético de Madrid, aquí en el estadio? ¿Cómo te sientes?
Bueno, con ganas de que llegue ya el partido, de ver cómo se da y ojalá pues se dé con un resultado favorable para nosotros.
Evidentemente os conocéis muchísimo. Ayer le preguntábamos a Flick en la previa, ¿hay espacio para la sorpresa? Te lo pregunto a ti. Os conocéis mucho. ¿Qué crees que puede ser determinante en partidos de este estilo ante equipos que os conocéis tanto?
Bueno, siempre es verdad que nos ha tocado enfrentarnos más de lo normal esta temporada, pero siempre hay cosas que mejorar, cosas que se cambian, que se adaptan y al rival le pueden sorprender y bueno, esperemos que lo que hemos hablado durante estos días pues pueda reflejarse en el campo y que nos dé la victoria.
A nivel personal, Pedri, también después de este inicio de año un poquito complicado, ya cogiendo ritmo, ¿te sientes también con ganas de poder afrontar este tramo final de temporada siendo otra vez importante como el año pasado?
Sí, creo que lo que más me gusta es estar dentro del campo, intentar pues ayudar al equipo y ojalá en la recta final que tenemos ahora estamos bien colocados los 2 títulos que nos quedan, así que vamos a ir a por todas.
Y te hago la última, Pedri. Aún no has vivido grandes noches de Champions aquí en el Camp Nou. La primera fue la del Newcastle, porque en tu primera temporada jugasteis octavos, puerta cerrada, luego en Montjuic. Supongo que también tienes ganas de vivir esas noches mágicas que soñabas de niño en este estadio.
Sí, ya lo vimos lo que hace nuestra afición ante el Newcastle, ante el partido de Copa del Rey contra ellos. Creo que el ambiente que tenemos aquí es diferente a todos los estadios. Como estar en casa no hay nada y hoy seguro se va a notar y lo vamos a reflejar dentro del campo.
Gracias, Pedri, suerte.
Nada, gracias.
The words of Pedri, who have never played any single quarterfinal here at Spotify Camp Nou. The only tie game he played here was against Newcastle just a few weeks ago.
And likewise for many of the Barca players, not many of them have played the quarterfinals. I love it that Pedri's speaking and that the live chat fills up with Pedri emojis. There you go. 12 minutes to go in this game, Pablito. 12 minutes to go in this game, Pablito. And I am getting nervous. As a matter of fact, our admin, Jamie, tonight is asking the fans, how hyped are you for today's game? Plasi Masvidal says 100% hyped. Barça Athletic are always super matches, and today is in the Champions League. I miss the Barça Athletic games from the 90s, which were goal-scoring fests. These ones are a bit more...
They're a bit tighter, aren't they?
They're a bit tighter. They're a bit messier as well. But, I mean, we had 2 4-all draws last season. So,
yeah, with Flick, we've had a few more chaotic ones, haven't we, I suppose?
Yeah.
But yeah, I
never underestimate Hansi Flick's
exactly.
Barca and their goal scoring.
We've been great fun.
30 goals in the Champions League so far in just 10 games. So let's keep that run of 3 goals a game going. That would be absolutely perfect.
We'd take that without a shadow of a doubt tonight, right? Wouldn't we? We absolutely would. Yeah. Key would be a clean sheet, I suppose, down the other end.
What is true says I'm a hyped, and an edit says I will be back in 10 minutes. Make it 9. Okay. Bruna says so hyped I feel like fainting. Don't please. Football Watch says super hyped, and an edit says messy, which I mean is always appropriate, I guess. Mar Brau, after interviewing Pedri, raced over to the dressing rooms.
Okay.
And let's see what Madrid has to say from the dressing rooms where the Barca players are getting ready.
In a few minutes, all the squad will be here in the locker room, one of the secret places here at the Spotify Camp Nou. Look at this shirt. Joan Garcia ready to play for the first time in his career the quarterfinals. As always, in that kind of games, the captain will share this. Barça al Club Atletico de Madrid, UEFA Champions League quarterfinals, first leg Barcelona, and today's date, 8th of April 2026. Well, we can see also next to Ronald Araujo, for example, Lamine Yamal shirts and his shirt, and of course all the Barça players that are on the squad today. Remember that this season, 3 times Barça played here a UEFA Champions League game since we came back from Montjuic. A victory against Eintracht, a victory against Copenhagen, another win against Newcastle. So let's hope that today, in the first leg, here in this locker room at the end of the game, Barça will celebrate an important win before the second leg next round in Madrid next week.
Thank you, Mark. I like the dressing room. I like it.
It's cool to see.
Yeah. It looks obviously very new. It looks like a calm place for a pre-game, but
yes.
a nice place to celebrate a good win. The atmosphere looks absolutely amazing at Spotify Camp Nou. The fans are waving their flags, so I'm going to encourage our live chat to go ahead and wave their flags as well. Might chat with Barca flags, guys. I've got more comments here from some of our fans. Hispan Messi says, protect Lamine from Simeone. Protect Lamine from everybody, I think. Bruno says it's already stressful enough. Mauri Coding says Biscal Barça. Isaiah Etonong says, guess we're winning all of the remaining encounters. Well, I hope. I hope. Hispan Messi says also, I can't wait. So, guys, wave your flags on the live chat and take part in this pre-game quiz. Quick quiz, quick quarterfinals themed quiz that Marc Brau has prepared for us.
This is from Mr. Marc Brau, yeah?
This is from Mr. Marc Brau. So you and I can partake, and the audience can also take part in this one.
Okay.
First question. Let me get the lineup here on the bottom here on the bottom ticker, just for reference, just so that fans know where we are. And the question is, who did we play against in the last quarterfinals at Spotify Camp Nou? The last Champions League quarterfinals at Spotify Camp Nou. Is it option 1 Manchester United, option 2 PSG, option 3 Napoli? So we're saying quarterfinals, and the PSG quarterfinals of the Xavi season was Montjuic, and then there were quite a few seasons in which we didn't make the final rounds.
Group stage. We had a season before we're out of group stage.
Both 2 seasons we were out in the group stage.
Yeah. Season before that, we do get knocked out by PSG, but is that quarterfinals or round of 16?
I think that's round of 16.
Okay. The Koeman. Okay.
I think that's round of 16. Previous is COVID.
That Bayern was quarterfinals, of course, but it can't be that.
Manchester United.
Yeah,
David De Gea.
Yes, the David De Gea game. Yeah. And a brilliant display by you-know-who, Leo Messi. And crazy to think, Rob, I think we said before the Newcastle game that this is our first knockout game at the Spotify Camp Nou with fans since the Liverpool game in 2018-19. And this is our first Champions League quarter-final at the Spotify Camp Nou since Man United. Same season.
Well, see, that's the answer. If Liverpool was the... there we go. We got the answer. It's Manchester United.
Correct, yeah. And there was, I'll tell you what, Robert, look at the chat.
A lot of Napolis.
Yeah, and PSGs and...
But it was round of 16.
Yeah, it was, of course it was, yeah.
Right, next one. Who scored the last goals versus Atletico in the Champions League? Was it Suarez, Neymar, or Messi? That would have... Well, we didn't score in the return game in 15-16. That's the quarterfinal tie from 10 seasons ago.
Yeah.
2-1 at Spotify Camp Nou, 2-0 away. So it's Suarez because he scored 2 that day.
It's Suarez.
That's an easy one.
It's an easy one. I wonder if he would have struggled a bit more though, to be fair. But I think Suarez. It's Suarez for us to win.
Why are we getting cat emojis? Cat didn't score in that game.
No,
unless Luis Suarez was known as the cat. Luisito Suarez. And the final question is...
the atmosphere, by the way, Robert, looks amazing. It really does look amazing.
Well, this we're just going to have to guess.
Oh, dear.
How many goals do Barca have, or have Barca scored in quarterfinals history?
Champions League, I suppose. No.
Champions League quarterfinals history. I mean, 1, 2, or 3.
Robert, I'm going to just go for... I'll go for 3.
Should we go the highest?
Just go the highest and run with it, yeah.
Go the highest.
Don't kill us, Mark.
Right, well, the players are getting ready in the tunnel, so we need to give the answer in 3.
Do it.
2, 1.
Hey!
There we go!
3 out of 3. 3 out of 3. Hispan Messi got it right, but Bruna went for 2. Quite a few 3s to be fair on this one, Robert, I will say.
Bruna says, let's go with 82. Well, it was 88. Always go highest. Always go highest.
That's exactly my thinking. When you have no idea, just go highest and be done with it, honestly.
And then at least you'll have been optimistic.
Exactly.
Right, let's get our screen reconfigured here as the players are in the tunnel. I guess with 5 minutes remaining, Pablo, it is time for Guess the Score.
Oh my God, it is. And a special Guess the Score today.
A special Guess the Score because we've got more agents involved. We've got more. Let's see. Right, guys, let us know what your score prediction is on the live chat. And I'm going to share our team's predictions here. I'm going 2-0. I'm going conservative. I don't know why I'm going 2-0 if we've scored 3 in La Liga and 3 in La Copa. I should have gone 3-0. I should have gone 3-0, which is what Spence has gone with.
Yeah.
Spence today is on comms for the Barca broadcast.
Yeah.
So good luck to Spence with that. Enjoy it. Llorens is in the control room today. He's going with a 4-1. Pablito, you're going 4-2.
I've gone 4-2, which I've said it, and I'm wondering why I've gone for it, because in a one-off game, I think it could be 4-2 between these two teams. They've been really high scoring, but I just think, I don't know. our first leg, I think Atleti are going to be a bit more reserved. But hey, 4-2, why not? Goals and excitement. Let's do it.
There we go. And Madrid going for a 3-1, which was the league result.
Okay.
The fans are chanting the Barca anthem a cappella at the Spotify Camp Nou. It sounds like it's buzzing. Score predictions on the live chat. Bruna says 3-1. Ispan Messi says 4-1. Bilita Malaguita says 3-0. Farai 06 says Barcelona will win 3-1. Siobhan Bishop 4-1. Rashford hat trick.
I knew it. By the way, Siobhan
is a big Rashford fan.
You asked for key player, and he said, I think you know who I'm going to go for.
Well, yeah. Well, he was right about Rashford the other day.
He was.
Alia says same as Robert, which is a 2-0. And Rahel Berhe, 91-32, says 4-1. While we wait for the players to come onto the pitch, let's go through some of our tweets on Barca's social media, if we can show them. Footage of the dressing room. Si podem ensenyar xarxes socials, companys, la tenim en previ. There we go. Welcome to our dressing room, which we just saw with Marc Brau.
That's cool, isn't it, Robert?
The Champions League is back in Barcelona. Footage of Spotify Camp Nou. This is not the last stop, but we are on a road to Budapest. Let's see if we can make it there. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Pablito.
Budapest, that's where we want to be, isn't it, people? Budapest is where we want to be, and I'm buzzing for this, honestly. I think this tie, Robert, it might well be. It's going to be. This might well be the tie of the round. I know everyone's looking at Madrid Bayern, but I think in terms of being evenly matched, the two teams at the moment, the great games we saw in the Cup, I think this is going to be unbelievable as the players are taking to the field, Robert. Here we go.
Here we go. The players stepping onto the pitch. Aitana Bonmatí, by the way, is at Spotify Camp Nou today, supporting the team as she has been recently through her injury. So we celebrate this. And the last tweet. We are Football Club Barcelona. We're on a mission. Indeed, we are. Pablito Bulls. The players are on the pitch.
So excited, so nervous, Robert. It's a mixture of everything. I tell you what, as I woke up this morning and then slowly as you go through the day, you see the shirts. I mean, we saw a lot of Atleti shirts around Barcelona too today, didn't we? Those Barca shirts start to make up the numbers too. The Spotify Camp Nou looks absolutely beautiful, by the way, as the Champions League anthem now rings around the ground. This is going to be one of those great ties, I think. Think back to 10 years ago. It's time for revenge for Barca. This is our moment. This is the time. It's the Champions League. I'm absolutely buzzing.
Oh, the camera just moving in front of the Barca lineup, which is on our screens right now. Joan Garcia, Koundé, Cubarsí, Gerard Martín, Cancelo at the back, Eric Garcia and Pedri as the midfielders, with Dani Olmo right in front of them, Lamine Yamal on the right, Rashford on the left, and Lewandowski up front. As the Barca fans are doing at Spotify Camp Nou, once again, guys, wave your Barca flags. Do it on the live chat. And our admin, Jamie, asking, nerves from 1 to 10. I'm at an 8 now.
Yeah, the nerves are creeping up there, right?
They are creeping up.
We don't like to be like Ispan Messi, who's gone for a 3, but Malaguita's a 7, which is interesting. Nerves for me right now, they've crept up to a 7, I'd say also.
Yep.
They're just slowly creeping up, Robert, which is making this tense. Reminder, by the way, in terms of players who would be out of next leg if they're booked. Starting for Barça, Gerard Martín and Lamine Yamal, Fermin and Casallo, who are on the bench today, also 1 yellow card away from suspension. For Atleti, 8 players in total. But Lewandowski leading the line, which I'm excited about.
Yep.
I really am. I think that's a big call for Flick. Pedri, the captain, by the way, tonight. Would you look at that? Of course, yeah. Pedri is going to be captaining the Catalans.
No Araujo, no De Jong, no Rafinha.
Yeah, there you go. And some brilliant stars in attendance, by the way, tonight also from some greats of Barça. Some really good. You mentioned Aitana being there too.
There we go. Well, players are on the pitch. We ask the fans deliver, Pablito.
There they go. Yeah,
there you go.
Fans have been in good spirit, by the way, tonight already, Robert. They're receptive. They're in there. They're straight away. They're supporting the team. I like to see it, and I just can't wait for the ball to get rolling. I really can't. It's going to be fantastic. This
9.1k watching. Let's get it to 10k, guys. Let's get it to 10,000. Call your friends, call your neighbors, tell them to come join the experience of watching Barca live. Right, guys. Atleti's line up with Musso, Molina, Lenormand, Janko, Ruggeri at the back, Marcos Llorente, Coca in midfield, the wingers Giuliano and Lookman up front, Griezmann and Julian Alves, a very different lineup. By the way, there's a minute of silence at Spotify Camp Nou. Okay. In memory of Mircea Lucescu, the iconic coach who passed away this week, who had some great battles against Pep Guardiola's Barça, for example.
Yeah, great coach. And Arisi's all the way up until now, by the way, Robert has done great things as a coach as well. So that's certainly a great that will be deeply missed.
Right, well, everything ready. Guys, em sembla que heu de treure vosaltres el Barça Live d'aquí dalt perquè es pugui veure marcador i temps de joc. Des de control, si ens ho podeu alliberar. There we go. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Pablito, I can't believe this game has already started.
It's here, Robert. We're underway at the Spotify Cup now. I can't believe it's here too. So many games against Atleti this season. And finally, at the Spotify Cup now, we're back in the Champions League against them. Quite unbelievable, really. I think when this draw came out, in fact, when the bracket was made, I think we backed ourselves against Newcastle. We probably backed Atleti against Spurs. We sort of felt it coming, didn't we? Yeah. And we knew this was on the horizon. And at this point, of course, we knew we were up against them in the Copa too. So it's all been very climactic this season, hasn't it, between us and Atleti? I'm just so intrigued to see the way both teams set up tonight. I really am. I expect an aggressive Barça who will want to make things count early on in this one, to pin Atleti and make sure they're punished for coming to the Spotify Cup. No, they've not had a good time here so far this season, and they are a different team at home than they are away. Yeah. But I'm just intrigued to see how Atleti respond to that.
Well, they've come out pressing high at the moment. Here's Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, nice from Rashford inside to Cancelo. Now Olmo trying to tick it back. And Lookman's lost the boot there, by the way. And credit to Barça, why would they stop? Play on, Olmo. Run Lewandowski's made a bit of space early on. Pedri.
There we go. Out wide, Rashi.
Go on, Rashi. Rashford. Got Cancelo on the overlap. Rashford shoots. Straight to Musso.
Musso, who's been good against Barca in the absence of Jan Oblak. He's had some good games. And the other night he made some good saves as well. First chance for Barca, Marcus Rashford, who had a great performance, especially in the first half of that game against Atletico at the Metropolitano.
I liked him, and he's got an even bigger night tonight, Robert, because I maybe thought, if Rashford starts in the league game, maybe Flick's going to put Fermin on the left in the Champions League. I think we maybe thought that was coming this week, but no, Rashford, credit to him. I think he had a decent break with England too. He comes back in after he was out with an injury in recent weeks before the break. Sticks one at the Metropolitano, gets a start here at home, and boy, is it a big start. And he is an option, by the way, for first scorer in the poll that you can vote in the live chat.
Oh, there we go. We've got the poll already. That's it. Well, in the poll, I'm going with the poll. Okay. Robert Lewandowski is my vote.
Robert, I'm going to go for Lamine Yamal. I went for Lamine last week, didn't happen. So this week, Lamine Yamal. I think he'll want a goal after the weekend. So I'm going to lob my vote in immediately. Or they have the chance for other as well, which sometimes is given. Olmo's a good shout now.
I like It's Piano Guy's comment here saying Trilogy Part 2.
Yeah, I know.
It's always... it's a bit tedious, but at the same time, it's exciting when you get these... coincidences in the schedule when you get drawn. Oh, careful! Pressed by Lamine. It was lazy by Musso.
It was a silly pass out from Musso. I don't know why he did it. Atleti have got away with it. I don't know what you were saying.
When we get these coincidences in schedule.
Ooh, Lamine, Rashford.
Go Rashford!
Shoot!
Oh, the shot by Rashford.
Oh my
Musso.
God! That's a big chance early on, isn't it? Another sloppy giveaway by Atleti at the back. Barça nearly capitalised 3 minutes in. Oh, that would have been the dream start, wouldn't it?
It was lazy play from Atletico de Madrid from behind. Lamine Yamal read it perfectly, won it back, got it straight to Rashford, and Rashford went for the near post in his shot, but it came out fairly centred and went to Musso's body.
You know what? The shot that dragged back in the near post, I don't actually think it was a bad idea, but you're right, he doesn't execute it quite right. He almost scuffs it a little bit, and it ends up being an easy enough save for Musso. That's decent from Barça, though. The press has been good. You can see it immediately early on.
I do like it.
Just as we said, Atleti get through it. But
there we go. Julian playing out wide.
Yeah, here comes Giuliano now down the line for Atleti. Good start, watchable start. 4 minutes in. Koke, Kubarsi watched it all the way. Only going to fall here to Koke, mind you. Here he comes. And in the end, Kubarsi yet again.
There you go.
Kubarsi. Marshalling the Barca back line.
There we go. Kubarsi.
Well, I know it's only 5 minutes, Robert, but this is... I don't know. It's open enough, you know. Atleti haven't completely banked in. You know, it's not like when they came here falling up in the cup, to be fair.
Here's Hankel, one of the many players who weren't in Atletico's lineup the other day. It was interesting what Flick said yesterday, that you never know if shuffling up your lineup before a big game like this in order to give rest is going to be positive or negative, if what kind of effect it's going to have on the team. You never know.
100%. As Julian's got away here, I thought he might have been offside. Play on for now. This is brilliant from Julian Alvarez. And a good save by Joan Garcia. I don't think the flag went up there, by the way.
It did not.
Well, that's a decent save early on and quite a decent chance for Atleti. And credit Julian, who got through a good 2 Barca players right at the back there. And yeah, play on, there you go. To the point, Robert, I discussed this with Llorens yesterday on the live preview show. As Lamine Yamal's produced the same skill he produced over the weekend. He's still going, Lamine. And this time he gets his pass wrong.
I didn't see it. What was it, a meg?
A little... He teased it and then a little nutmeg back again. Went back the other way. Very similar to the weekend, Robert. I can't make the point because Barca keep winning it back. Lookman drops off here to Llorente. I think Flick got it right. It was an important game. We had to play. Fair play to Atleti. They're going to be rested now. But I made the point yesterday. A lot of these players, for a lot of them, this is now their first game back since the international break.
Yeah.
You often need a bit of time to get up to speed. So Cholo hasn't given his players that much in terms of the fact that he did rotate a lot of them over the weekend. And like I said, it makes sense for them. I get it. I do get it. I don't think it's the wrong decision per se, but I don't think Barça should be worried. These are professionals used to playing every 3 days. We have to be ready for this. And now, look, we've got ourselves a good cushion in La Liga. He'll probably make changes over the weekend against Espanyol.
There we go. We won it back again. Here's Lamine.
Nice. Win back again. Lamine gets away from one immediately. Simeone is furious that Koga couldn't stop him. Lamine Yamal opens up for Barça. And bizarrely. He doesn't often get those wrong, Lamine, I must say.
Second time in a row where he's had the right idea, just the execution of the pass has not been right.
Yeah, spot on. And rare. Really rare. You know, when he gets there, Lamine, he usually picks up the pass. It was Rashford who he should have gone for. Right down the other end. Here comes Ruggeri now leaving it off here to... Anamola Lookman, still Lookman, Julian, Lookman through a crowd corner.
Okay.
Pedri just telling the team to calm down.
Well, it is intense to start with this.
A bit frantic, Robert, yeah, and quite open, more open than I thought. This is the best chance of the game for us that we saw a minute ago.
Aye, Rashford. I think he can't go near enough. He can't cut it right across because Lenormand's there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it wasn't the shot that he was looking for.
No, it's a tough one, yeah. It's a tough one. Now, Julian's going to take the corner, by the way, people here for Atleti. Live chat, how are we feeling just some 7 minutes into this game? It's been quite frantic. I'm sure maybe the nerves have spiked and rocketed us up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. It's been 7 minutes of non-stop, this.
Julian got his corner all wrong, by the way. Pedri's in there. And just genius from Pedri. Wriggled away from a goal.
Hey!
That is a ridiculous challenge, I'm sorry. You have to cut that out. Come on.
No yellow?
You just knew he wasn't going to give it early on. That's cynical from Koke, isn't
There
it?
was no way he was ever going to get to the ball. He knew that. He just absolutely runs into Dani Olmo.
I'm just not going to lie, Roy. That is a ridiculous tackle. Well, you know what I never understand? What on earth does Koke possibly have to say to the referee on that occasion?
Well, only that it's the first one, and yeah.
But he didn't give it. He was complaining to the referee for letting him off.
Right, Pablito, what is the key of tonight's game? Will it be to keep a clean sheet, to be patient and keep the ball, not to fall into Atletico's traps in terms of heating up the game, in terms of the game going a bit back and forth, which we saw a bit at the weekend, or to look for Champions League Lamine Yamal, which we've seen already, though his passing has not been pinpoint yet.
Always like to look for Lamine, but I think my answer is actually going to be one, weirdly, Robert. I think if we keep a clean sheet tonight, well, we are in a brilliant position because I back us to score at least one. At least one.
We haven't done it yet in this season's Champions League, so tonight would be a very appropriate time to do it.
It would be, and already I've seen Atleti come forward a few times, and their attack is dangerous. So if we manage to keep a clean sheet, we're going to be in good stead. Keep it steady, keep it controlled too. I think Pedri said that immediately, 6 minutes in, don't give anything away. Here comes Cancelo. He shoots! Straight at Musa. He's exciting, isn't he, Cancelo? But what are you going for?
I am going to go with option number 2.
Okay.
Always bear in mind the cliche of this is a 180-minute game. Patience. Don't let it get too there and back. Back and forth the game, because that plays to Atletico's strengths a little bit more than to Barca's strengths.
100%.
You saw it as well a little bit in the Copa del Rey game, in which Barca played with a lot of I'm thinking of the word in Catalan, with anima, with
heart,
with a lot of heart, and maybe through some stretches maybe that they should have played with a bit more head, just calm the game down, dominate through possession, though obviously they did have a mission there to score 4 goals. Tonight we start from 0-0. Let's just try to patiently dominate the game and especially not fall into their traps. They've already in the past 4 days tried to heat it up with the whole Gerard Martin thing that we don't need to get into. Just play football basically.
Yeah, you see that Matt Lumbis is saying key to the game, don't fall into the Atleti drama. So that's a point in itself, isn't it? I agree with you though, Robert, because I think we can't make the mistakes we made in the Copa. I know this is at home and it's not away, but we don't want to ship a lot of goals in the first leg. Like you said, there are 2 legs. Keep it calm. Don't over risk here. As Lookman comes forward, got his touch a bit wrong, but he's still going. He's a tidy player, Lookman, and he finds Giuliano brilliantly, whose shot is actually quite poor, but then he works to cut back, didn't it, to Griezmann in the middle. Yeah,
a shot that almost became an assist as Griezmann was lurking in there. Griezmann had 2 great opportunities the other way. By the way, Griezmann would have been offside.
It would have.
So there would have been no issue there. But there's been a lot of drama with Antoine Griezmann this season at Atletico de Madrid. But through that drama, he's actually earned his starting spot. He's played well. As of late, the other day, he had 2 chances that he any other day would have scored.
Agreed.
So someone to keep an eye on.
I mean, we know, Robert, these are his final days at Atleti, of course. We know that he's going to be moving on in the summer, so we know that this is a special year for him. Of course, yet to win a league title there even, never mind the Champions League. So we know how motivated he'll be for this one. And this will be one of his final Champions League games, of course, this first leg. So he's going to be up for it. Atleti are going to be up for it. But so will Barça, no doubt about that. Already, though, we're seeing it is tricky to get past the Atleti defence when they're in shape, unless we get there early. But once they're set up, there's very little room for manoeuvre. I think especially because Lewandowski's a more static player up front also. There's not as much room for manoeuvre for Barça to maybe make a dart in behind, create some space. Also long here.
I like how Barca are pressing to start this game.
Yes.
In Atletico's half, trying to force mistakes, winning the ball back in several instances. Now good recovery from Pedri. Let's get some stats on this screen.
Yeah, how are we looking? Stats-wise?
Let's see. Where are we? Ooh. Is that correct? Well, it's basically tied for possession, which is a bit of a reflection of what we've seen so far. 3 shots each. All 3 of Barca's shots on target. Relatively easy saves at the moment for Musa, though.
Possession surprises me. I think that might be one of the first times this season, Roy, we've put that stat on. Yeah. And it's not said Barça are in front. Early on still. And here comes Eder Garcia.
Oh, nice one.
Hit it, Rashford.
Oh!
He touched that, surely? No. Not many. Who's offside?
Oh,
goal kick, sorry, wasn't it?
It's not frequent that you see an inside of the boot volley as Rashford had to kind of adjust his body. The ball was a bit behind him. Hit it with the inside of his boot. Almost became an assist for Lewandowski there. And it did look like the keeper got a touch on it, but it's a weird bounce off of the...
It was, yeah. He didn't touch, to be fair. It was nor a shot nor a cross there, wasn't it, from Rashford in the end? I think he didn't feel fully confident of striking that. Maybe he thought he was going to balloon it over. That's nice from Lewandowski. Couldn't find Lamine. Pass back's a little bit loose.
A little weak.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't think Lamine believed he was ever going to reach it, though. Griezmann's won that flick on, but to no one. And you can hear the Barca fans just starting to make a bit of noise inside the Spotify Camp Nou now with coming up to the 15-minute mark. And Pedri, well, he spotted that run a mile off, but couldn't find Cancelo. And Atleti will come down the left-hand side themselves.
Credit to Atleti, when on the ball,
Yeah.
they've been fairly good. They've beaten Barca's pressure a couple of times. Good link-ups between Julian, Griezmann, Lookman, his Marcos Llorente.
Yeah, here comes Llorente darting down the right-hand side. Now trying to get away from Gerard Martin. Koundé will do well to get that falls to Lookman. Handball called the Barca players. Griezmann shoots. Quite a weak effort, easy for Joan Garcia. And
Why is the foul given after?
I would love to know. If he believed that was a handball,
Yeah.
he would have to stop it. It's not an offside where you let it play.
Right, I like the tweet from Alionat Verdohleb, just bombarding us with emojis, giving us energy, the tornado, the fire,
Wow,
the bicep. Give me lots of fire. Let's heat up the live chat, guys. Let's heat up the atmosphere in this virtual Spotify Cup that we've got going on here.
Let's do it, people. Get all your emojis in there. And Rashford's quick. Oh, and the ball just fell behind him, didn't it?
Oh, but he's
still
quick
going to
again.
skin Molina, though. Oh, Lewandowski's in there. Oh, my God, a vital touch. I think it was Leonard Mann who got in there.
It was.
Oh, my God, he had a tap in, Robert, didn't he?
Great effort by Marcus Rashford. Did everything perfect. Even though the long pass was behind him, he managed to get ahead of Nahuel Molina again. Managed to get to the byline and almost set it up for a tap-in for Lewandowski. Lenormand managed to clear.
He's scary when he gets in those areas, though, Rashford. You saw Molina. We thought he had him. He absolutely skinned him on the second time, which is not easy from a standing start. Absolutely skinned him. And so very nearly found a cutback there for Lewandowski. Lenormand in the end with good defending. By the way, I just saw Mark Brown behind the advertisement warnings too.
Was he complaining at anything?
He wasn't. I think he was actually having a bite to eat.
Oh well, yeah, that's the other thing he
Okay.
does. He complains at referees and he has his sandwich.
Okay, nice.
That's the Marbrau experience.
Molina. Oh, Atleti are furious. They thought that hit off the hand of Koubarsi. Referee just waved it away. I think it would be harsh because there's a deflection in there immediately, isn't there? It bounces up onto Koubarsi's hand, and I think they look pretty tucked into his chest to me. We'll take a look at it in a few moments' time anyway.
I'm just hoping that the graphic, the potential penalty review doesn't come up.
Correct, yeah, which is always scary.
It's always a bit concerning. By the way, the poll for first scorer is still ongoing, but Lamine Yamal has 56% of the votes. We haven't seen him take a shot yet.
No.
He's gone more for the passes, but here he is! Here he is! Go Lamine! Go Lamine! Set it up for Rashford!
It's offside! Lamine was offside.
Was he on or off?
From the Pedri pass, says the linesman. Oh, it was unselfish, wasn't it, by the way, Robert? The pass.
Let's see. Oh, I think he's just off.
He's
just off.
He's off.
Yeah.
What a genius pass from Pedri. And how unselfish was he also?
Mm.
Oh, and Rashford as well. Oh.
Yeah.
That's it, though. That's it. Both wingers, Rashford, Lamine, they're getting in behind. Penalty shout here. Can't see it. This is how it's going. Offside on Martin.
Is it not? Yeah. Is it not Griezmann's hand?
I'm not sure. Anyway,
oh, close call.
I thought we were in there, Robert. I thought we were in a blink of an eye as well. But that's the genius we've got on the pitch. Pedri, what a pass. He's done that all season. And Lamine, unselfish in front of goal. Rashford, I've liked the Englishman's start too. He's been bright, he's been sharp.
He has. When given confidence, Marcus Rashford. And he's been key in this Champions League.
Yeah, lots of goal involvement. Scored a free kick.
Scored a free kick.
We haven't seen many
Scored
free
the
kicks.
2 at St James's Park, obviously,
Yeah.
in match day 1.
2 against Olympiacos. Yeah, he's loved it. Decent give and go there, but Leonard Mann's going to sweep it over. He's fouled.
Hey!
So surely. Yeah, no, he's bought it. He's bought it.
Yeah.
I thought Leonard Mann here hugs him. And
He
throws
does, he
himself
does,
to
he
the ground.
does. He feels the contact and pulls Cancelo
It's
down.
just ridiculous. It's just a referee's job not to buy it, but he bought it.
Yeah.
PSG have gone 1-0 up against Liverpool, by the way.
there you go. Who
afterwards.
scored? Who scored?
Unsure, I can check. I know that's not the game that we are potentially going to be facing up against one of those in the next round, but keep ourselves up to date with the rest of the scores. And Atleti are taking their time off of dead balls. It was a Doué that scored.
There we go. Desiree Doué.
Yeah.
Jules, how are we feeling? Ever so nervous? Excited and optimistic? Or have you been having 2014, 2016 flashbacks today in the quarterfinal ties against Atletico? I have not. I just needed a third option, and feels appropriate since it was 10 years ago, 2016. I'm excited and optimistic. I fully believe in this team. You have to believe in this Hansi team.
Yeah, I'm with you, Robert. I'm number 2. I haven't been having that many flashbacks just because I think, I made this point yesterday, I think this is a very different Barça and a very different Atleti to, especially a different Atleti to 2013, 14 and 15, 16 to be fair. But I am excited and optimistic. I think there's no reason not to be. Oh, by the way, I asked this to Llorens, do you prefer a home leg first and a second leg away, or...?
I never know what to say. I'll just take it as it goes. I don't have much of an opinion. I think maybe when the away goal rule existed, having a home game in the second leg was more beneficial.
Yeah, right.
But, I mean, you see it sometimes. Having the return leg at home when you need to make a comeback can be good, but it also maybe gives you a bit too much excitement, a bit too much energy, and then that's hard to play with. So,
and you can lose it in the first leg, of course, away, with a bad performance that we saw in the cup. Yeah, I hear you. It's going to be intriguing to see this way around.
Going back to 2016, we were talking about it on the way here today. Careful with that switch by Cancelo to Lamine Yamal. I'll finish my point later.
Lamine pulls that down just about. He's going to try and take on Ruggeri. Was he fouled? No. Referee tells him to get up. Not sure Ruggeri got a lot of the ball there, but play on. Griezmann, Coquet. Do you think Atleti look a little unsettled when they've come forward? I think they can tell that high press from Barça is on, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can see there Llorente, that's completely unsettled. It's never a foul as well. Play on,
just to finish the 2016 point, with the rules the way they are today, without the added value of away goals, the double value of away goals, in 2016, Barca would have probably gone to extra time because they were 1-0 down in the final minute of the game at the away to Atletico Madrid. It was still the Calderón, wasn't it?
It was the Calderón, yeah.
It was still the Calderón. And then obviously Barca had to go like gung-ho, try to score the equaliser to get through with 1-0. With the current rules, Barca would have gone to extra time. That's not to say we would have gone through. Atletico were playing well. It was hard to score against them, but it wouldn't have ended like it ended.
Completely, it would have been a different game, 100%. The Calderón was a cool stadium, by the way, wasn't it?
Yep, it was. I've heard, because I've not been, that the Metropolitano is fairly cool too.
Okay, yeah. Pedri's won this one back. By the way, we saw the offside. I mean, he was about a body offside, wasn't he, to be fair?
Yeah. This one was easy to spot as well because you've got the lines at Spotify Camp Nou, like the different shades of green, and the foot of the last Atletico player was in the dark green stripe, and Lamine was in the lighter green, in the like further ahead. So it was an easy one to spot.
That's not bad between Lewandowski and Cancelo. By the way, Robert, Pedri, we circled him out a bit before the game. He's already been key. He's always on the ball for Barça, like demanding it off of people. I think that he feels that responsibility even more when he's not got De Jong or Bernal next to him too, and he's like, give me the ball, I'll distribute it. You can see that immediately early on. He's picking things up. He's always on it. He's always demanding it off of Barça and Gerard Martin. He's dictating. He's got the armband on, of course. Here he is again in midfield, and the commentator's curse.
Well, yeah, exactly. He misses the pass when you mention it. A foul called against Cancelo. Right, Pedri's touches. Pedri's stats. Yeah. You were just mentioning. Pedri, 19 touches so far, 11 successful passes, 2 recoveries, 3 final third entries, and that foul called on Lewandowski.
Yeah. I think it was from Lewandowski, not from Cancelo. Interesting that he's already got 2 recoveries because you almost don't see them coming. And in the end of the game, he's got 9 recoveries. You know, where did that come from? There you go.
Let's take a look at Marcus Rashford's stats as well, with 14 touches, 6 successful passes, no final third entries. I don't know what counts as a final third entries, but it feels like he's constantly been in the final third.
Yeah, surely that run that he nearly set up Lewandowski with is a final third entry.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Molina here for Atleti.
Stats say no.
Just midway through the first half now, Robert, haven't been an unbelievable amount of chances. Like, I mean, have we had a moment when we've been terrified of Joan Garcia's goal, the Julian chance, maybe when he gets around Kouassi and Gerard Martin?
Yeah.
Other than that, I think we've been relatively solid at the back so far.
I always like to think of it as, so when we look at this game back, like when we already know the outcome, what will we see from Atletico? What will we feel that are genuine Atletico chances? Like when the perception of not knowing what's going to happen is eliminated, what do you think there? Have we got a yellow card?
No way. I'm not gonna. I didn't see him pull out a yellow card though.
He had his.
And then he had his note
cards.
out.
No yellow. Okay.
I don't know why he got his leaflet out, but
well,
making a note of maybe the player who next one you're in the book.
Maybe. Right, well, it sounds like Spotify Camp Nou is buzzing, by the way, Pablo.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Yeah, atmosphere, it's really good. And to be fair, you'd expect it to be good for a night like this. And it sounded amazing against Newcastle. It just starts to feel like home now, I think. And you can hear the energy in it too.
Right, well, throw into Atletico. Got a few new members, Pablo, which I'd
do
like
we?
to
Okay.
shout out. But let's wait maybe for a goal kick or something.
Well delayed. God, that's fast. The possession stats are fascinating me.
They are.
I mean, I find that almost bizarre. I feel like we've had a lot of long spells of possession, but
Yeah.
it has been like relatively
Who's counting
balanced,
that
though.
today?
Yeah, I mean, like we just saw there. We can see our stats here.
Yeah, Atletico just winning by a hair there. The Champions League stats just gave us a 52-48.
Yeah. But listen to the noise. It's great. The noise is great. Barça. Here's Gerard Martin. Now Pedri. Back to Kouassi. They can see Koundé goes right out to the right-hand side.
Yeah, and Eric stays back.
Yes, Eric does tuck in a bit more. Here is Eric Garcia.
I mean,
Now Kouassi.
it's Atletico's full 11
Yeah.
in almost their final third there.
It is, yeah. Rashford. Pedri. Yeah, we're having to be so patient, is what I'm saying. It's
I like it.
chances aren't
Shoot!
producing for themselves. Olmo. Tight space. Eric. Koundé.
Nice.
Koundé's cross.
Oh, it was
just away.
beautiful.
Rashford's in.
Unfortunate.
In the end, I think it was Giuliano back there got a bit fortunate, hit off Rashford. I thought that was falling onto Lewandowski's head, by the way.
And Hanko's gone down.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the issue is.
dear.
Oh, he's asking for
Yeah.
medical attention there.
Bad landing.
We'll see. Maybe is he the player who clears there? No, it's Nahuel. And Hanko just hobbles back.
Self-inflicted, I think, here, Robert.
Is it as he lands there?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Oy, oy, oy.
Oh, wow.
Oy, oy, oy.
Oh, this is serious for Atletico, eh?
Yeah, that's not good. And that's bad news for them, by the way. We know Jimenez is out, of course. And Hanko, they'd certainly back to be a starter for them. Ex-Barça player Longley will be waiting, won't he? Of course, he played over the weekend. But that's a piece of bad news maybe for Atleti.
What is it? It seems like it's the left ankle.
Just one of those where you roll your ankle as you fall, yeah.
Well.
Pedri's been booked already. I'm not sure why.
Why has Pedri been booked? Pedri's not one of the players on the list.
He's thankfully not.
No.
I would love to know why he's been booked, honestly.
Let me just go and try and find out. There we go. Llorens debuting in his role today.
Aplausos, no?
Yeah, let's give Llorens some applauses for giving us that graphic of the Pedri yellow card, and Atletico taking their sweet time here with Hanko's left ankle.
Yeah, I mean, as expected, they slow it down. They've actually got 2 players warming up.
One's Langley.
Robert, slowly but surely, my 4-2 prediction is looking a little bit silly.
Well, I mean, you never know when things might speed up. I want to know why Pedri saw a yellow there.
Oh, genuinely. Paul Wheeler is also warming up. Hanko, I think, is saying, I'm going to be okay for now. By the way, we don't know. Maybe here, Robert. Let's see.
Don't know. Right, well, goal kick. Hanko still receiving medical attention. We'll have to see why it was that. Maybe we can get Marbrau on that. Let's text him and.
That's a job for Marbrau. Go on, hit up Marbrau. How's he doing?
He's
munching on his sandwich, or
munching on his sandwich and fairly nervous. I might add.
Yeah. Barca with back in possession. All the Atleti players. I'll tell you what. As the half's gone on, they've got deeper and deeper. Atleti. They keep going back into their shell now, as if to say we're quite happy in this block right now. Although credit to them with a decent amount of possession too. Here's Lamine.
Well, the numbers will definitely. Now Barca's dominating possession for the first time in the game. Oh, Eddie!
Try that little drag back, Edic there.
Yeah.
More advanced role than he's, of course, used to getting up into. Good tackle from Edic. Crunching tackle. Olmo switches on. Rashford's in. Hits it. Rashford!
Oh, Rashford!
What a save by Musso again.
And Rashford tried to tuck it in behind Musso there, who probably thought that Rashford was never going to get there. But
I think he did. He was certain he wasn't going to get there, and he was actually in a weird position to save it. Then Musso, the switch was the right idea, though.
It was.
That might well be heading in, you know.
Definitely. Well, I'm liking what Rashford's doing in this game. Atletico, wow.
Getting a bit silly, Robert, and I was maybe a bit naive to say that this is looking quite open, you know. They've come in with a pretty solid game plan. They're making things hard for Barca. They're trying to frustrate us. They're running down the clock,
trying to delay things as much as possible.
Every chance they get, they're delaying. Good from Olmo. Fouled. Yellow. Easy decision.
Koke.
And he made that foul early that should have got him booked. This one will get him booked.
That is for Koke.
Not for you.
Not for me, no. Hey.
And a change, Robert. It's also Puil is on, Hanko is off. So Hanko unable to continue. There you go. Not a great tackle that from Koke on Olmo. But Hanko unable to continue then, so he goes off due to injury. Puil comes on, so he slides to right centre-back. Lenormand is over to left centre-back. Lorenzo's on it, eh?
Lorenzo is definitely on it. I knew we could trust him.
Here's Lamine Yamal. Nice twisting, turning from him. Still Lamine. Going through again.
Lamine!
He's still going. Lamine Yamal. Who shoot? Oh, what a block again. Not once, but twice.
That would have been Champions League history.
We thought his one against Inter was good. That would have been unbelievable.
Oof. Squeezing in between 3 or 4. What was it?
I don't know. By the way, there was literally no gap for him. No room for him there. He still got through. I'm not sure how. And it was blocked and then saved. Switch now. Koundé. Eddie Garcia.
Lamine Yamal dancing and prancing inside the box.
Gerard Martin's going to shoot. Oh, my goodness me. If that went in, we're back flipping up the studio here.
Gerard Maldini.
He loves a long distance strike every now and then, you know.
Yeah, he does.
Had Musso scrambling. It's a decent way wide in the end. Robert, how did Lamine get through this?
It's 1,
oh
2,
my God.
3.
The dribble was unbelievable.
Zigzag, flick flack. Call it whatever you like.
That block from Koke, by the way, or Lenormand rather, is so important. It was unbelievable.
Great block by Koke, because that shot was probably going in. Right.
Yeah.
Question, live chat. What is your favourite thing about the game so far? Just the Champions League pace and rhythm of the game, the excitement of it as well. Rashford's speed on the wing, I think he's been fantastic, or appropriate right now. Lamine Yamal's tricks.
Yeah, I'm going to sit with Rashford though. I've really liked Rashford so far. I think his speed's been key. When he gets to the byline, it's scary. I don't think Molina can handle him if he goes at him. Although maybe from what we've just seen from Lamine, I ought to change that. But I'm going to stick with Rashford. I've enjoyed Rashi so far. Chaos, by the way, in there. There really is. Free kick Barça. Olmo was fouled. Yourself?
I'm an option one. I like this.
Okay.
I like the pace and rhythm of this. I like where Barca have got the game right now. Not to say that Atletico can't be dangerous, but Barca dominating through possession, being very patient. Good link-ups. Here's Cancelo.
There
Rashford,
go. Here he goes. Rashford's pace. Use it. Rashford. Leonard, man. Credit to him. He's been on the end of everything almost, hasn't he? Blocking everything that Barca have come forward with. But Cancelo and Rashford again linking up on the left-hand side, getting in behind. It's good fun to watch.
There we go. El Miradei says, come on, get one before half-time. Keep it up. It's coming. El Miradei's being optimistic.
El Miradei has said, it's Champions League, new me.
There we go. There we go. I like the attitude. Pilita Malaguita says option 3, the Lamine tricks. El Miradei says 2, Rashford. Matt Lumbis is going with 3, Lamine Yamal. Alia also 3, Lamine Yamal.
What on earth is happening here? Sorry, Lauren.
Oh yeah, I don't know what happened.
Why have we had a drop ball when the ball went out for a corner?
There are things that I can't explain. I'm not sure why Pedri's been booked.
Yeah, we still don't know, right?
Marbrao says it's for yapping, for talking.
Right, okay.
The Pedri yellow card. Go Rashi.
Rashford. Inside of Molina. Still Rashford. Got a bump. Still going. Corner.
I like Marcus Rashford's game.
Vamos. Good from Rashford. 10 minutes to go until half-time.
Let's go.
Here comes the corner from Rashford. Big man up from the back for Barça.
We're going to try and make something happen here.
Okay, summon it. Go Barça. Go Barça.
He scored his first ever Barca goal against Atletico Madrid, and it was a set piece.
Should have had another against them earlier this season. Can he get one now?
A bit of pushing and shoving inside the box, and Giuliano surprisingly in the mix there.
Yeah, there you go. Some things just stay the same. Here is Cancelo. Cross in. By the way, from what I see there, guys, Kouarsi didn't go up.
Oh, well. Kouarsi was the last man.
Kouarsi stayed back from the corner, so it would have been quite impressive for him to score.
Hey, I mean, long rebound, shot, you never know.
Pedri's been fouled, by the way, there. Llorente kicked it away. Flick, how will he be feeling right now? Do you think content or?
I think so. I think Barca are doing the right thing. Trying to link up, trying not to lose the ball in dangerous places, which has been an issue, or was an issue, during a certain stretch of the season, before and right after Christmas, I think. Nice little
lucky
flick by Lamine Yamal.
Olmo thought he was bumped. Atleti now then, for the first time in quite a while, able to maybe get themselves over halfway here with Julian. Now Molina.
But they were so deep back that Julian had to wait.
Yeah. They're deeper than I thought, Robert. I'm not going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They're a little bit deeper than I thought they would be. They've gone right in now, and they are just playing a game of frustrating Barça. You can see they'd be delighted with a 0-0. And why wouldn't they be?
At the moment, yeah, or just waiting for their opportunity.
We'll have to be careful there. Rashford nearly won it off him. Rashford, who is looking sharp. Llorente's come motoring forward now for Atleti. This is Simeone. Got his cross all wrong. And his dad is trying to pull out his hair.
Right, well, I've got a couple of social media.
Okay.
Obviously, just to sum up what's going on right now, still looking for the first goal at Spotify Camp Nou at 0-0, but I'm going to try and activate this because here.
What do you got for us?
And wait a minute. Let's see what Rashford can do.
He's very good, isn't he, Lamine Yamal? What a switch to Rashford, who's now running at Molina. Still Rashford. Back to Lamine Yamal. He was fouled, Marcus Rashford. Lamine through a gap. Blocked away. How was he not given advantage there? Referee didn't even say it was a foul, by the way. Play on, Pedri. Lewandowski lurking. Easy for Musso. Lamine switched to Rashford. Unbelievable.
Careful here, Cubarsí.
Brilliant, Cubarsí. And Flick said, yeah, well done. That was strong from him again.
Right, guys from the control room, can you show me the tweet? Can you show me the tweet? Do we still call them tweets, by the way?
I still call them tweets, Robert.
X's. Yeah, what do you call it? Nois, xarxes socials, sisplau, podem ensenyar el tweet? Because we agree. És molt bo. He's very good.
He really is.
He is very good.
Yeah.
He really is very good.
To be fair, Robert, I think you did say that Lamine Yamal magic would be a key tonight. And look for him to get the ball to him. By the way, Koke again, who has got to be careful. I mean, I don't know what he's doing, diving in on a yellow card like that, Koke. Silly, really. He kicks him once.
Kicks him twice.
And that's not great on a yellow card, I'm going to be honest.
It's not. I mean, it's clumsy.
It is.
Not enough for a second yellow, but, I mean, keep an eye on Koke.
Yeah.
Ja em podeu treure el tuit, nois?
There is Cubarsí. Well, just over 5 minutes to go until half-time then, Robert. I mean, we had a few decent chances, haven't we? We're starting to rack up the shots. Certainly starting to get possession in our favour too. See, the stats are starting to rack up in Barca's favour. Just can we turn it into goals?
There we go.
I mean, burst down the line. Checking Ruggeri there.
We've been able in several games as of late to score in key moments, such as end of the first half, beginning of the second. Can we make it happen today? Psychological goals. Cancelo.
Yes, please, Robert. Cancelo's cross. Corner. Come on, Culers. Come on, Culers. 5 minutes to go until half-time. Cross from Cancelo was blocked, and now it's going to be a corner for Barça. Again, I find it intriguing that we're leaving Cubarsí back from corners.
Well, I think Cancelo's going... When it's left-hand side, Cancelo goes to play it short with Rashford, or to at least give the option. Gerard Martin goes up to... as maybe the taller defender.
In goes Rashford's corner, flicked away at the front post. It will fall to Eric. Olmo's sneaking in there. And Koke just shanks it clear more than anything, really. It's going to come straight back at Atleti. Expect more of this in the second half, I'd say. As the game goes on, Atleti will go deeper and deeper. And Barça are going to try and get them. Here's Lamine Yamal. Atleti very deep now. Lamine trying to take them all on. And Ruggeri this time in the way. And can try and bring this clear. It's so fun watching Lamine on Champions League nights, isn't it? He just... Something about him.
There's something extra. There's always something extra. Yeah.
He just turns it on a bit, doesn't he? And he's been so good already this evening. Julian's running and still going. And he's found Giuliano. And Barça are in big trouble here.
Big trouble, I think.
Yellow card.
Yellow?
Oh, dearie me. Well, Simeone is having words on the bench. And Atleti are surrounding the referee.
There's a foul... Right now on who was it that made the run? Simeone.
Giuliano, yeah.
And Gerard Martin from behind. Oh, Cubarsí from behind. Clips him.
It's a foul. No.
He's running outward. Maybe that's what the referee was saying.
Yeah.
He is the last man, though, Cubarsí.
Yeah.
And the ball was behind Simeone. It wasn't ahead of Simeone.
I'm going to be honest, Rob. When I first saw it, my first thought was red.
My first thought was red.
The only hope I have is that he's offside.
He's gonna go and have a look at it.
Okay, dear.
I'm hoping that he's offside.
That's a red card check, Robert. Well, Barça are going to really have to dig in here. As again in the Champions League quarter-final, we could be pegged down to 10 men in a vital moment of the game. Well, I'm trying to summon positive vibes. I remember we went down to 10 in the 20th minute against Benfica last season away from him, and I thought, oh no, we won 1-0.
I'm guessing it's been checked that he's on, right?
I imagine so, Robert. Yeah, I imagine so.
I mean, Simeone has not got the ball under control. It's behind him. He was going to have to adjust, maybe, but Cubarsí is the last man there. I wouldn't be surprised if this is ruled a red card.
I think we know what he's going to give here, the referee. This is tough to take.
Well, and it's tough, obviously, because for today, and if Cubarsí is sent off, he's not available for next week's game as well.
Do not do it. Well, here we go. Massive call in the tie coming up here.
I think he's going to give a red from Lamine Yamal, Pedri's face.
I think so. He's going to change his decision here, the referee.
Yeah.
And he's going to cancel out the yellow card. And he's going to give a red card to Pau Cubarsí. And Barça are down to 10 in the first half against Atletico de Madrid. Just when things were looking relatively under control.
Wow.
That changes things entirely.
It does. Barca down to 10 men just before half-time. We were talking about the psychological effect of a possible goal. Well, this is what has happened. And Hansi Flick is going to have to figure something out here. I need to figure something out to be able to change this.
Yeah. Oh, Cubarsí will be gutted. He really will. And, well, I'd say Atleti came here with a game plan. That game plan was to sit in, suck up all the pressure. And those counter-attacks. Little dink over the top. Cubarsí was left one-on-one exposed with Giuliano. I don't even know if that's a case of him wanting to make the foul. I think that he's just a case of him running in the direction, really, and catching Giuliano on the way in. I really do. Free kick for Atleti, though. Let's not let this get from bad to worse in the first half. Julian strikes, and Julian scores. It has got from bad to worse for Barça. On the stroke of half-time, we've not only gone down to 10 men, we've also gone behind in the tie. Atleti have scored. Juliano scored a glorious free kick.
This is absolutely silly. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
And that's how quickly the Champions League can change.
It is. It is a game that's completely under control. Barça get, well, I'm not sure if exposed, but Atletico play a ball through the middle in space, which Barça are always willing to take the risk with. Cubarsí clips Simeone from behind, last man, red card, and Julian over the wall. Masterful finish. Great goal.
It's a glorious strike from Julian Alvarez, who has, well, made it a dream first half for Atleti. They're not only 1-0 up, they're a man up too. And I think we were all hoping here, get in at half-time at 0-0 after going down to 10 men, make it to half-time at 0-0, and then you reassess. Well, for Barça, what a challenge now for Hansi Flick's team. 4 minutes of added time at the end of the first half have been added. Lewandowski has been fouled by Puyol. That's a yellow, no, surely.
A yellow.
Yeah, so a yellow card for Puyol.
I think with the experience of what happened at the weekend, Koch is not going to be playing in the second half.
No, correct, he's not yet. We were shocked that Nico was... well, we knew he was going to be taken off, didn't we?
Yeah, Simeone didn't take him off soon enough.
And he didn't make it to half-time, did he?
I'm going to have to try and...
Puyol, by the way, out of the second leg.
There we go.
Well, there's a yellow card. Ronald Araujo is warming up here for Barça, so you'd expect he'll come on at half-time, wouldn't you?
At the moment, the adjustment is easy. Just Eric Garcia goes back to centre-back.
I mean, Flick could leave it like that, and then you just have Olmo and Pedri in midfield. It's just how he wants to play it.
Yeah.
He might well want to go attacking now that we will want to get a goal back. We won't want to lose the first leg at home. Rashford's delivery.
Maybe bring on Araujo for an extra threat and extra protection at set pieces.
Yeah, it's true. Set pieces might be a decent way in for us. Pedri now. Cancelo.
Well, let me just see here.
Pedri.
Oh, by the way, 4 minutes have been added on.
Yeah. Oh, nice from Gerard Martin. Cancelo. Lewandowski, shoot, hit it, Lewandowski. Deflection. Did he have Rashford to lay it off to? I think he might have done. Went for goal himself.
Right, well, at the moment, we're going to leave the lineup looking as follows.
Yeah. Bit of a hole in Barca's midfield, isn't there?
Yep.
Yeah, you can see it there. 4-2-3 the way the Barca are set up right now. That only Atleti's second attempt on target, by the way. Both from Julian. Second one was glorious. And it's the difference between the two sides now. And talk about mountains to climb for Barca. Certainly, Hansi Flick's team are going to have to produce something quite special now. Good from Gerard Martin.
That's a gut punch, Pablito.
Oh, yeah. As far as gut punches go, Robert, I think we'd struggle to find one deeper. I think because of our experience as well with red cards in Champions League games, in the quarter-final stage at home, in a moment we felt we were in control, to get one hurts. I don't think anyone expected to then concede from the subsequent free kick. Sets it up even worse, you know what I mean? I think we thought the red card was enough. Losing Kubarsi for the second leg was enough.
Yes, exactly.
And then Julian scores.
It's Piano Guy says, I still believe we can win this. Hispan Messi says, sorry guys, never give up.
Yes.
Elmir Days, every time the same story. Football Watch, keep up that mentality, guys. We cannot be beaten at our home.
Yes. Barca still yet to lose here. Not just yet to lose here, yet to draw.
I say let's try and summon up the energy or the mentality of that tie against Benfica from last season. We went one man down there and managed to win.
Yeah, we did. Half-time 0-0 here, by the way. 1-0 to Atleti, by the way, then Robert. So the whistle has been blown. That's what we got to do now. Try and summon the mentality of that game against Benfica. I thought we did such a good job. We actually kept a clean sheet in that game, remarkably.
Yeah.
But it's not to be tonight in terms of a clean sheet. Atleti will be delighted with how that half went. I thought for a lot of it they were camped in their own half, didn't show that much going forward. But then, out of the blue, they got the breakaway, they got the man advantage, they got the goal. I mean, this is turned on its head, Robert. It really has.
It just goes to show how you can never give anything for granted in football. Barca, I thought, had a good first half. Were playing with patience, created the opportunities. I mean, maybe not a great chance that Barca have had, but we've been lurking around. We've had some shots. Musa's had to intervene. Lamine have shown some tricks. Rashford has shown his quality, his speed, has been a threat. Barca were playing. I'd like to see a heat map of where the first half was played, especially from maybe minute 20 to 25 onwards, and then when we were talking about now would be a great time to score a goal, psychological goal. We've done it in previous Champions League games. Atletico go catch us a little bit like they did at the Metropolitano last Saturday. A run by Giuliano, great find. This time Kubarsi clips him from behind as he's trying to avoid contact.
Yeah.
And
it's such a frustrating red card.
It's a very frustrating red card. It's unfortunate. And then on top of it, Julian goes and scores. I say, keep at it. I'd be surprised to see Atletico at 1-0 go full attack and go for a second. I think they'd rather try and protect this lead. So let's see if Barca can find ways of attacking that.
It's going to be even more intriguing now. I mean, Atleti, if they were smart, they'd maybe try and go for a second or a third now. I actually don't think they will. I think Simeone will be happy with a 1. He'll sit in. I think he'll be very worried about what Barca can do to them still, even with 10. And we have to believe that ourselves. I still think we can hurt Atleti. Lamine, Rashford, they've shown quality already. There's still at least one goal for us in this game to even bring it back level. And I know it seems a bit doom and gloom right now, but I'm seeing Peter Malaita say here, look, this is a 180-minute tie. We are only a quarter of a way through it. You genuinely never know. Maybe in the second leg, Atleti go down to 10 men early on themselves. I mean,
we saw it almost happen at the weekend.
Yeah, when we were at half-time going, hey, now we got to go for them. And within 30 seconds of the second half, we thought we were down to 10 ourselves. We weren't in the end, but it's a good indicator. We've just seen it, how quickly things can change. We know this is a tough setup. This is not the way we wanted the first half to go. I agree. We were chipping away. We were getting there. It hasn't been easy. Atleti have been really good defensively. They've had their game plan, but we were chipping away. To lose the man advantage, of course, for them to score, is it a gut punch? It's a severe gut punch. There's no two ways about it. There's no real way of getting away from it. We've had decent chances. But this Barca team now, 1, can't concede a second. We have to keep this as tight as possible, else it's going to be really tough away.
I wonder what Hansi does at half-time. As we're seeing some of the Barca chances, I like the way that Barca pressed and recovered in Atletico's half, how we forced some mistakes. The Rashford opportunity is obviously great here off of the assist by Lamine Yamal. Lamine had a couple of nice entries into the box, dribbling past the defenders, looking menacing. We need to keep going. I mean, I would just remind everyone that it was all doom and gloom at St James's Park until Danny Olmo got fouled inside the box in the 96th minute, and that gave us an opening into the tie and helped us go back to Spotify Camp Nou with a 1-0 result, which was obviously more beneficial than coming here 1-0 down. So just never count this team out, and never count out things that can randomly happen in football.
Yeah, 100%. We have to stick in now. To be fair, I'm actually seeing a lot of possibility in the live chat too, Roy, which is nice. People are saying, we are Barcelona. We're not going to stand down. Don't back off. Fight until the end. I like that from Football Watch. So the positivity is there. The belief is there. This team, they've allowed us to believe under Hansi Flick. That's what we've got to do in the second half.
Right, Pablo, will you provide the entertainment to try and lift the spirits of these fans? The halftime quiz. Yeah. I think they need an emotional boost. Maybe going 5 out of 5 in your halftime quiz will help boost their morale.
Let's hope so, guys. If you can get 5 out of 5, credit to you. You've got a quick quiz coming up, people, just to see if any of you get 5 out of 5 to lift your heads here ahead of the second half. Roberto, we'll see you in a few moments' time.
Right, let me set it up for you here, Pablo. You only really need this here, don't you?
Yes, my 5 questions coming up, people. Who can get 5 out of 5 here in what's been a difficult first half for Barça? Of course it has been.
This is the one, yeah?
That's the one. That's the one. Right.
Right, I'll be back in a second. Pablo, shall I give you a refill?
Go for it, please,
there we go.
Please. See you in a few moments there, Robert. People, I'm going to swivel over and I'm going to do the halftime quiz. Let's do it. Or in fact, I can probably do it from there. I can do it from here. I won't even have to move. Right, question 1 coming right up then, people. Let's go. Let's get them in the live chat right now. Let's see who can get 5 out of 5. I know it's been a tough first half, people. I know it has, but hey, stick in there. Stick in there, people. And let's see if we can come back in the second. Question is in there then. Here we go then. Question 1. Which player played for Atleti against Barça in 2013-14, but for Barça against Atleti in 2015-16? Was it Aleix Vidal, Arda Turan, or Antoine Griezmann? 3 options for you as always, guys. Get your answers in the chat right now. Let's see who can go 5 out of 5 on this week's halftime quiz. I can tell you, people, I think the first one's easier. The second one's, well, they're not quite easy. In 3, 2, 1, the answer is Arda Turan is the answer, people. So well done. If you got that one, Turan, of course, who was present in that win for Atleti and was then knocked out with Barça in 2015-16. Straight on to question number 2. I thought this was good. In La Liga, not in the Champions League, how many times have Barça lost to Atleti in our last 30 league matches? 3 times, 6 times, or 10 times? I thought this was a great stat, by the way. Matt Glumvis, you said 2. Somnathas, you said 2. Ali said 2. That was on the previous question. Well done to all of you. You all got Turan correct. On question number 2, however, the answer is just 3 times. Very good stat. It's Europe where we've had a few more struggles. It's Europe where we need to pick ourselves up now in this second half against Atleti. Speeding through the quiz. Next up, this is good. Who scored Barça's first ever Champions League goal against Atletico de Madrid? Was it Messi? Was it Neymar? Or was it Pedro? First ever Champions League goal against Atletico de Madrid. Let's see what you guys have gone for. Last question, by the way. There were mixed answers. You went for 3, 2, 1. I can tell you guys the answer is... Drum roll, please. The answer is not Leo Messi. The answer is actually Neymar. Neymar scored in a 1-1 draw at the Spotify Camp Nou against Atleti. And that's the answer for question number 3. Well done to anyone who's going 3 out of 3 so far. Pick me up maybe at half time. Here we go then. Which of these players on your screens has scored a Champions League goal against Atletico de Madrid? Suarez, Messi, or Iniesta? Only one of these 3 has scored in the Champions League against Atleti. Am I going to be able to catch you out? Is it obvious? Is it obvious? That's the question, people. Is it obvious? Well, I'll tell you in 3, 2, 1, the answer is Suarez. It's not Messi and not Iniesta. Remember, in the Champions League against Atleti, people, we have actually, in fact, only scored 3 goals in total. 1 from Neymar and 2 from Suarez. It's a good stat. And of course, the player who played for both clubs was Mr. Luis Suarez. My question to you guys is, how many goals did Luis Suarez score for Barça in his career? 176, 198, or 202? Luis Suarez goals for Barça in his career. Good final question. Who's on 4 out of 5? That's what I want to know. No, McLumvis, you went for Messi on the last one. Yeah. It wasn't Messi. Yeah. It was Suarez on the last one. Roberto, thank you very much, good sir. Suarez goals for Barça we're doing here, Robert. And the answer is...
Hang on.
Oh, don't look.
198.
Yeah. 198 goals for Suarez at Barça. Who got 5 out of 5? Let me know in the members live chat. Let me know, people, who got 5 out of 5. Not the easiest ones today. A few of the ones that start are easy. There are a few ones that I put Messi in there that maybe would have thrown you off, though, people. So, if you got 5 out of 5, well done. If you didn't, condolences. You can go again next week. Going to leave you here with Robert, and he's going to go run through a few of the stats at halftime. Not an easy first half, Robert. They need a bit of picking up the fans.
They do.
They've been playing along for the quiz. Bless them, to be fair to them.
Look, I in my brief break here at halftime, Pablo, I thought of something positive to say. We've talked a lot about the previous quarterfinals against Atletico Madrid, 2014, 2016. 2016, Atletico go down to 10 men in the first leg.
Early on,
Fernando Torres gets sent off. Barca win that game 2-1, but they turn it around and Atletico go through.
It's a very good stat, Hoyd. Yeah, it's
going down 10 men. I mean,
100%. It doesn't. It's not
decisive.
No, it isn't. Still hope for Barca.
Last season against Benfica.
Yeah, certainly so. Still hope for Barca. Come on, Culeros. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a minute.
Last season against Benfica was also Cuba, no?
Yes, it was Cuba.
Okay.
It was Cuba. Right, so
and it was also in the quarterfinals. I mean, no need to worry. Right, let me just reconfigure this screen for you guys, and I'll take you through some of the stats. Actually, as a matter of fact, I would like to ask you a question also. Let me just get it up on the screen here. But I would encourage positivity. Barca with 10 men can still be dangerous. We've got good weapons to come off of the bench. If Atletico take a step back, it might even play to our benefit. So we'll see. And I'm seeing Lamine Yamal going down the tunnel. He's looked sharp tonight. As a matter of fact, I would like to ask you, who was the best player in the first half? Best player in the first half today, and I'm going to give you option 1, Lamine, option 2, Rashford. I thought was very good as well, and I sort of liked Eric's performance as well, Eric Garcia. So those are the 3 options I am going to give you, and I'll get the question up on the screen so that you can read it and react. And let me know your thoughts, guys. Who was the best player in the first half? There it is. I'll take you through some of the stats of these players. Lamine Yamal, let's start with him. Lamine Yamal stats. Let's get them up on the screen here. Lamine so far has gone for 30 touches, 13 successful passes. We saw him miss a couple early on. 4 recoveries, 2 final third entries. And if we look at his stats as a winger, which I can also do here. There we go. Here, Lamine Yamal. Entries into the box 3, total shots 3, successful dribbles 4. He's been active. He's been looking for it. If we look at Marcus Rashford in that regard as well, Marcus Rashford, 3 crosses, 2 successful dribbles, 2 entries into the box, 4 total shots. And I need to go back to the midfielder stats for Eric Garcia. Where is Eric here in my system? By the way, Barca are preparing a substitution, double substitution. Fermin and Gavi are going to come on, so it'll be interesting to see which players are going to be taken off. But Hansi Flick is moving the bench. He's going to change the system here, so interesting to see. Here are Eric Garcia's stats on the screen for you right now. Eric with 30 touches, 29 successful passes, 2 recoveries, and 7 final third entries. He's been playing very high up on the pitch. So there are 3 options for you, and Tony is 8 going for option 1. Lamine Pilita, option 1 and 2. Let's see if a few more answers can come in. Alia says, could stay positive and believe in the team that we are here for. Definitely. As Pablito makes his way back into the studio, I'll ask you the question, as there is a double substitution, Pablo, also. Ooh. Fermin and Gavi are going to come on. Let's get confirmation. I think Olmo is one of the players who's been taken. Oh, no. I can see Olmo in the background there. So let's see. Who was the best player of the first half for you? Was it Lamine, Rashford, or Eric?
I'm going to go Rashford, I really liked Rashford in the first half. It's close. Lamine was excellent too, by the way. I really like Lamine Yamal, but I'm going to go for Marcus Rashford. I think he was top. I don't imagine he's going to be taken off. He hasn't been taken off. This is intriguing, though, Robert, from what I'm seeing, by the way. Lewandowski and
Eric's there. Pedri?
Pedri, wow.
Oh, Pedri. Because he's on a yellow. Wow.
I mean, Flick, to be fair, he can't afford.
He can't. No.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, there's subs he wouldn't want to have to make in a Champions League quarterfinal. Lewandowski and Pedri, probably 2 of the key players for tonight, right? And by the way, Fermin, the little headband on, but Gavi, what a big moment for him. This is, my goodness me, talk about being thrown into it. This is his sort of game, isn't it? He's got to act for 2 players right now, and that's what Flick will want from both Gavi and Fermin, who are actually very good players at covering a
lot of ground,
of acting almost as 1.5 players. With both of those on the pitch, I think that's what Flick's looking for. This is going to be fascinating, by the way, the second half. Fascinating indeed.
Right, okay, I like it. Gavi, Fermin, as Olmo as the attacking midfielder / false number 9. There you go. Line up updated. I think maybe Lamine and Rashford. I'm going to just leave this with. Hey, let me start the clock.
Yeah, back on the way for the second half. Robert, by the way, it looks like Rashford's gone number 9.
Rashford's gone
immediately. Fermin's left. Olmo, Gavi middle.
Okay. So that's helpful.
Is that not how you had it?
No, it's not. Okay, so if you can go over it, Pablo.
Yeah, so we're going to have the back 4, Koundé, Eric, Gerard Martin. Here comes Fermin, by the way, and Cancelo. 2 midfield, Gavi and Olmo. Fermin left, Lamine right, Rashford up front.
Well, I think I've got it.
Come on, Barça. Look at this is the noise. Come on, make it one of those great Champions League nights. Believe in this.
And I like the tweet from Barca's Catalan account. Show nos acabad, non rendim. Yeah. Come on, guys.
Come on, boys. Come on.
Give me your Barca flags. Come on, fill the chat with flags. And I'm going to also go with the second one.
Get him in there, Robert. Get him in there. Lift the live chat. Lift the fans. Come on, Corderos. Come on.
And also, give me some blue and red hearts. Come on, support. As the kids do it.
I've seen this. I'm not sure what I think about it, but
what, this being hearts?
Yeah,
it's what the kids do.
I know. I've seen. And I should be one of those kids, Robert. Really.
Yeah. Well, yes, you're of the age.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that should be me.
Right. Well, defensive line of 4, 2 midfielders, 2 wingers, and 1 up the front.
I'll tell you what, I'm happy that he's gone brave, Flick. I think he has to go brave in the first leg at home. I think we've been speaking about it all week, saying we've got the first leg at home first. We've got to go for Atleti. And I'm well aware circumstances change things and the red card changes things, but Flick has to go for them here in some regard. He does. And credit to him for not caving in, despite the fact that we're down to 10, he's still gone for them. I always think this way whenever we go down to 10, or imagine if they go down to 10, just to level things up. A second.
Koke is still on.
Pubil is still on. A second yellow for Pubil, for Koke, something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would just change things, wouldn't it? It changes everything, and then we're from a clean slate. Other than the fact that, of course, we are going to be without Kouarsi for the second leg, which is a big loss, a really big loss.
That is a very big loss.
Huge.
I mean, I'm hoping that Bernal can be back maybe, and he can start in midfield. Eddie can start as centre back maybe.
Yeah.
You've got Araujo as a weapon there as well.
You can do Olmo, Fermin in midfield.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit too attacking to be fair, but yeah. If we need a win though, it could be what Flick goes for. This is fascinating. This is all intriguing, and maybe we're thinking too far ahead. Focus now for Barça. Got to be on trying to get something out of this game. We spoke about the Atleti approach. Intrigued to see what it is still in the second half. As Rashford's trying to get him behind Pubil, their comfortable header for the Spaniard, though he knocks it down to Lenormand. Don't think he wanted it back there. Lamin's on his tail. Come on, Lamin. Good press from Lamine Yamal. Up there immediately. He'll know he has to step up as well.
I like the body language from the players.
Good from Rashford, trying to get away from Lenormand. Yes, certainly, they've come out fighting. Flick would have had words at half-time saying, guys, don't give in now. Poor from Pubil. Come on, Barça.
Just
Cancelo to Fermin.
setting up the info here that we're all going to offer our fans, Paolo. Sorry, it's
No.
all a bit too much.
Attendance, by the way, Robert, from Mark Brau. 59,299 fans inside the Spotify Cup. No, pretty good turnout, that, isn't it? Very good, in fact. Nearly 60,000. Here's Gerard Martin.
I like that Barca have been on the ball so far. Cancelo. I think Cancelo was waiting for someone to be there, or expecting someone to be there. Nice from Gavi.
Look at Gavi, man.
And we haven't talked about this. Important minutes for Gavi. The first real important minutes for Gavi here.
I think he was warming up over the weekend, and we were like, oh, maybe we shouldn't bring Gavi on in this sort of game. Lamine. Rashford's in behind.
Go Rashford's
in! He's rounded the goalkeeper, Marcus Rashford's hit the side netting.
Great first chance.
Oh, did he?
I like it. I like it.
Come on, yeah. Flick saying go again. We've got the players to unlock Atleti. We've got the pace. Genius ball from Lamine.
Oh. And Rashford on his left, unable to finish there. But I like it. I like the way the Barca have come out here.
Did he maybe just rush it? Fermin was saying, could you have cut it back? I don't think over the shot was the wrong idea. As Jean Martin just gets to his feet there, he feels he was fouled by Giuliano. Olmo. Maybe trying to force it a bit too quickly there. Griezmann.
That's another thing that.
Hey, Jules!
Jules with the little Meg.
Grande Jules. Gavi now. Sorry, I don't know what you were going to say.
I've forgotten.
Okay. There once more. Oh, just when Rashford was in there, I thought, can you dink it over the keeper? Then he goes round him. That's nice. Fermin, get there, Fermin.
You were talking about Gavi and Fermin being players who can cover a lot of ground. I think eventually what Flick's going to do is bring on Ferran Torres as well, who can also cover a lot. Here we go.
He can. Lamine. Still Lamine. Fouled. Badly fouled by Lenormand. Yellow. That is a yellow card. Come on.
Show the yellow.
Easy one.
Where is the yellow?
Sorry. Easy one for you, ref. Come on. He's running towards goal. He's in on goal. Has Lenormand been booked already? Don't think he has.
No, it's Pubil. Hey, come on.
But Lamine Yamal, I can see him. He's just lifting the fans. And yeah, Llorente was saying there, Lenormand, if booked,
would miss the return game. Yeah.
Same as Pubil. So we're saying we're going to be without Cubarsí.
Yeah.
Atleti were nearly without their centre-back partnership. Jimenez is out injured. Hankel's gone off injured.
Yep.
These are things that change games. They're details that change games.
Well, Julian scored from here in the first half.
Identical position, Robert. Yep. Identical position, and we've got Rashford over it, who is a specialist in these sorts of positions.
He scored in the Champions League.
Oh my God, it's a brilliant position for Rashford. Come on, Rashi, come on.
Go Rashford. Go Rashi.
Taking his time. Come on, Barça. Come on, Rashford. Big moment this in the tie. Can he bend this in?
Go Rashi.
Marcus Rashford over the wall. Oh, and Musso tips it over. He got a touch. Yes, he did. Corner.
Yes, he did.
Did that hit the crossbar as well? I don't think he might have done.
Might have been a Musso crossbar effort here. He did. It was.
It's a good effort, by the way.
It was. Yeah. Nice from Rashford. A bit central, maybe.
Yeah.
Down the middle.
Yeah. Musso would have backed himself to save it, wouldn't he, from there?
Yeah.
Corner, though. And Barça have started the second off well, to be fair.
I like the energy. I love it.
Yeah. We really have it. It's exactly what we needed to do. Rashford's over the corner now, then. And you can hear the Barca fans, even with 10, still roaring on. Rashford's corner. Header goes up. Tap it in. Someone tap it in. Perfect header across the face of goal from Eric. Goalkeeper was nowhere to be seen. No one in there.
Koundé had gone too deep.
Yeah.
Right, I'm feeling optimistic. Who will score the equaliser for Barca, guys? Is it option 1, Lamine Yamal, option 2, Rashford, option 3, Fermin, or is it someone else? Let us know your thoughts.
Robert, to answer, I'd go Rashford. He's the most likely for me right now. He's the one getting on the end of everything for Barca.
Yep.
He's down the middle. He's got the pace. He looks like he's on it tonight. We just need that finishing touch from the Englishman, but he's been really strong, so I'm going Rashford.
I'm going to believe in some Lamine magic here.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, McLaren's saying we deserve a goal now. Yeah, I think Barca have done enough now to score. We just need a little bit of an extra push, don't we, to get ourselves in there. Good from Fermin. Cancelo.
I don't want to jinx anything, but did I not say that Atletico would probably take a step back? Being one man up.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's the right approach for them, by the way, but it's what they're doing.
Nice Fermin.
Fermin still shoots. It's quite ambitious, isn't it, from Fermin?
Yeah, but it's good. I remember he came out this way when he returned from his injury. What game was that? Girona?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Atletico going to make some subs, by the way.
Okay. Sorlot and Baena are going to come on for Atleti. Well, Barca are furious because Atleti had already taken that goal kick now and Pubil just handled the ball.
Yeah.
Which, of course, would be a penalty if that's the case.
It's the most absurd of things, but if it counts as a goal,
and a yellow card to Pubil, no? Because he's on a...
Are they not going to look at it?
I mean, how do you judge if a goal kick's been taken, I suppose?
I don't know.
Eddie Garcia...
We'd have to see...
Eddie Garcia... By the way, the Barca bench are furious and on their feet. Flick's having words with the fourth official. Players not being stopped for now.
No one's going to look at it.
The referee, was he holding... he's holding something to his ear.
Yeah. But I think he's saying
Barca
play on.
We've got to play on, though, yeah. But we've got to focus and not do anything silly because if actually they don't give this. Koundé out. Yeah, that's the goalkeeper. Okay, go long, Juan, I think.
Yeah, just get it out here, please.
Good. That's out. Right.
No? Nothing?
The referee's almost acting as if nothing happened.
Okay, so. Musso.
Goal kick.
Plays.
He handballs it.
Is it not a handball? Okay, so can you describe, Pablo? Just take like, whoever's not watching.
The goalkeeper puts the ball down where you take a goal kick from. Plays it, which means the ball's active in play. Pubil puts his hand on the ball, clearly thinking he's the one starting the goal kick. And then takes the goal kick himself. How do you choose where the goal kick's been taken from?
I mean, it's a very absurd way to go out, so let's just...
I know, we're plucking at straws, but
let's just save ourselves all the drama, maybe.
Yeah.
But, my goodness.
It
was very silly.
It was silly for Atleti, I will say, and risky, very risky. I mean, the argument will be that Musso is rolling the ball for Pubil to take it. If he does that with his hands, it's easier to see. But the fact that he passes it once the ball's still makes it awfully look like a goal kick. Anyway, that episode has been evaded. Gerard Martin's been fouled. Play on, says the referee. It's chaos in there. Olmo's in there. It's going to fall to Lamine Yamal. Barça have got the game in a decent little spot right now. I will say that much. Here comes Lamine. Atleti wants subs. They're not going to get them yet. Gavi.
With 10 men, it is concerning to think, can Barca keep up these levels of energy? Because it is going to take it out of them.
Yeah, 100%. The effort being put in by the Barca players is remarkable right now. The start to the second half has been very good. Can we get rewarded? Here's Gavi. Now Eric. Fermin to Gavi. Gerard Martin. So many players from La Masia on the pitch. Cancelo. Gavi.
Yeah, what have we got?
Gavi.
Eric, Gavi, Olmo. Gerard Martin played for Barça B, not necessarily Masia, but Barça B. Lamine Yamal. Fermin.
Yep.
And we're down Kubarsi.
Yep. Fermin. Can't lose it there. Does lose it there. And play on, says the referee.
There was Atletico with the dirty tricks trying to force a Fermin yellow.
Yep, correct.
Nothing.
He gets the
there.
ball, he gets the ball, yeah.
ball.
And off Griezmann out for Barca throw. Atleti's still unable to make those subs. Frantic start to the second half. Lamine Yamal now. Trying to tease Ruggeri there. Can he take him on? Lamine. He knows Rashford's got the pace. Paul Wheeler's a good challenger. Rashford. Very good indeed from Rashford. He's held up though, and he's still fighting Rashford.
There you go, and he
It's
wins the
excellent.
corner. I love Marcus Rashford's performance today.
It's brilliant from Rashford. It really is. Corner Barca.
Give me some Rashford emojis,
Yeah.
guys.
He's strong as well, by the way, to be down the middle.
Yeah.
The strength shown there to hold off his man was superb.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Corner.
Look at Gavi inside the box there.
Kouarsi was in the centre in the first half, but Gavi's there in the second.
Yeah, there you go.
Gavi loitering in there, as lost several Blaugrana shirts. Corner by Lamine. Gavi's header!
Yay!
Oh my God! Koundé, and then he got a touch. Olmo was in there too. Oh, we joked about Gavi being in there, and then he steered it in. He won the flick on header. Oh my God, it's Koundé, and then it's Olmo, and it's agonising for Barca, and it's not in.
Right. We need problem solving here because I've lost one of my screens.
Do you want me to go and plug it in?
I can do it myself, I think.
It's all happening in the studio, people. It's a good time as well, Robert, actually, because Atleti are making changes. Lookman and Koke are off. Koke we knew would come off soon. He's on a yellow card, of course. And Sorlot and Alex Baena are on for Atleti. So a double change for them as we hit the hour mark. And there you go. So a foot double change. Atleti's first changes of the evening. Intriguing from Simeone, who just looks to reshuffle the deck. Koke we knew would be subbed off. He was producing several challenges. The Rashford emojis have filled the chat. It is agonising to see the fact that we're 1-0 down and they've only had 2 shots on target, Robert, I will say. Frustrating.
Out of nowhere that goal.
Yeah. The set piece.
Right, we're back.
Yeah, we're settled.
My screens are available to me again.
Molina. Barca are all over Atleti like a rash right now.
Here we go Rashford.
Quick. He's mighty quick. Rashford! Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle. Was that Lenormand again? I don't believe it.
From behind. Because Rashford trying to finish with his right, maybe he had a bit more of an advantage. With a left-footed finish, he's not as confident on his left, maybe.
His pace is causing huge issues in behind. Atleti can't deal with him right now. But they're just getting in at the very last minute. I think Molina was offside. He was offside. I mean, Atleti not having much success for a team who have a man advantage. I will say that much. But the question is, Robert, as you said, can we keep it up for the whole game?
I mean, it's going to be tough, and Atletico will have renewed energy with Baena, and of course, Sorloth is a big man, but he's not slow. So we'll have to keep an eye on our backs here. But at the moment, Barca covering a lot of ground with Gavi, with Fermin, with Olmo. A mighty effort from Dani Olmo today.
Yeah, he's still going strong. Barca still, even with a man less, just sticking to their principles of playing out from the back. Gerard Martin goes long. It's a decent ball too towards Rashford. Almost trying to fight in there on Baena. He can get it through to Lenormand. He's been maybe Atleti's best player tonight, the centre-back. Sorlot. Simeone. Sorlot.
Careful here.
First real shot breakaway, the second half for Atleti. Gavi,
nice, Gavi.
as you'd expect in there, and he was fouled too. And that is what Gavi is on to do. Superb from him.
Magnificent attitude from Gavi. Amazing to have him back.
Yeah, it is. Just gets in there and then he gets a bit of a swipe of a Sorlot.
Never afraid to...
No. Let's just be glad he didn't tackle with his head this time.
No, exactly. He'll just put his body in harm's way, regardless of the risks.
Yeah. Fermin there trying to stop Molina getting away. It's exactly what he does. When he looks behind us to say that wasn't a foul. Olmo.
Nice,
Genius
Danny.
He's been fouled by Baena not once,
Hey, no yellow?
It's a yellow card, surely. Baena in the book for Atleti. And of course, they have plenty of players who are 1 yellow away from suspension. Baena is not one of them. Still out on the pitch, though. Llorente, Lenormand, Ruggeri, Simeone. A lot of players, Robert. We're not sure how Lerman hasn't been booked. We really aren't.
No, the foul on Lamine Yamal on the edge of the box was a clear one.
Yeah. Koundé. Come on, back. So let's get back to that rhythm we were at just a few minutes ago. We were creating chance after chance. You can see what Lamine's trying. Just trying to get the ball in behind to Rashford whenever he can. Free kick, Barça. Lamine fouled by Julian. Olmo.
Come on, guys.
And so listen to the anthem ring around.
That's what I was going to say. The fans are definitely behind the team, and they're feeling the effort that this team is giving against an Atletico de Madrid side, which is currently 1 man up, 1 goal up. But, I mean, it really doesn't reflect what we're seeing in the game.
No, it doesn't. In a weird way, second half's been better from us than the first.
Look at the link up.
Fermin to Olmo, to Rashford. It just got under his feet, just got away from the Englishman. Now Baena can try and bring Atleti clear with Julian. I mean, this is where they have more joy, Atleti. They're able to play out the back now with, less of the Barca press present just because of the man advantage. They've always got the free man over.
I was saying that... careful.
Jean-Martin just missed that, getting away from it. Yep.
Hang on.
Olmo.
I was saying that Ferran is not a bad shout here because of his ability to lead the press, to run, to cover ground, and obviously to finish as well. But the way Rashford's playing, what do you do? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Maybe bring Rashford back out to the wing and take Olmo off and bring Fermin back.
It's a good shout, yeah. Oh, referee not having that one, and Gavi is furious there. He's gone right at Griezmann.
Gavi's going to see a yellow.
Yeah. He's saying it was his first one. I think Gavi just lost his head a bit there and just went at Griezmann.
Well, he didn't want to give away the transition, which, I mean, fair game.
No.
Was it the right read? I don't know, but...
We saw Fermin a minute ago with the way it went. Just chasing down the ball like a madman. Unbelievable. Incredible commitment off the ball. It was remarkable to see him going at it. And Griezmann's taking his time retying every single lace individually here. This is a yellow card.
Yeah.
Come on, ref.
Oh. Is he going to go for the left boot now as well?
Finally ties his shoelaces and...
Well, he's being told to walk off the pitch.
Okay. Flick's not impressed with that.
No, nope.
But just time wasting for Atleti, just ticking down the clock. Well, the fans weren't too happy anyway. Griezmann's been sent off the pitch. I don't know what happened. Come on. Anyway, ball long. Joan Garcia. Let's go again, Barça. Come on.
You were saying before the game, Pablo, that Atletico have been different to what they traditionally were. This is the Atletico that we've traditionally seen in the last 15 years.
It is. You're spot on. Yeah, it is. And maybe we're a bit naive to think it wouldn't be. I think at the start of the game they were maybe a bit more open. But we quite quickly saw, actually, even before the sending off and the goal or any of that, that they started sitting in. Yeah. That they wanted this to be a low-scoring game, a scrappy game, a game where time was wasted, where niggly fouls are made. And they've made that sort of game. And they've got it again, which I suppose credit to them. They've got their game plan and they're delivering on it to a T once more, Atleti, in Europe, yet again under Simeone, and yet again at our expense right now. So for Barça, we're going to have to find a way within us. If there's anyone who can do it, it's this Barça. It's this Barça under Hansi Flick. We have that in our locker.
And I think in this second half there are going to be moments in which we see what is happening here right now. Atletico just trying to breathe through having the ball, though I do believe that Barca, especially in the final minutes, will try to make another push.
Yes, I agree. We certainly will. Because I think Barca know right now, if we draw 1-1, it's a good result.
Oh.
It's an excellent result, actually, really, all things considered.
Where do I sign? Given the circumstances?
100%. And you're not a million miles away from it, Right now, we are managing to keep Atleti at bay. When they're coming forward, they've not come forward. Right, here they come, away by Jean Martin. We've got to keep defending well as we have done. That's nice from Olmo and Fermin. Olmo now to Lamine Yamal. He's got A sea of red and white shirts ahead of him, though.
Hey!
Gavi's fouled. I mean, now it's decided to
And
take
now,
everyone on. It's a clear
no yellow,
yellow.
no yellow. And there's a foul from behind. Come on! Is Julian one of the 8?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Simple calls, though, Roy.
It's 2 fouls, by the way.
Spot on, yeah.
First on Gavi.
Sorry, this one's a textbook yellow card.
From behind, no chance to play the ball. Knocking down Lamine as he's trying to go forward.
Stopping a counter-attack. It's
Yeah.
a textbook yellow card. Easy one for the ref. Shocked he doesn't make it. I know he doesn't want it to get out of hand, but if Atleti keep making them, you have to keep giving them. And he's not.
Well, Barca wouldn't normally do this, but we are one man down. We have been dangerous at set pieces, so Rashford's going to play it in from distance.
Rightly so. These are the situations we can level up the man disadvantage, you know. So Rashford's delivery. Eric lurking away by Sorloth. Molina had slip, which let a bit of back space at the back post for Eric.
He was there, completely unguarded, Eric.
Well, that's a decent cross, by the way, from Cancelo.
Lamine wants a handball.
Rashford didn't seem as convinced. Lamine was adamant. Here comes Lamine Yamal. Olmo! How about that for risky from Griezmann?
As Olmo was getting ready to either shoot or cross.
Could see it coming, couldn't you? But in the end, the referee gave nothing. Now Pubil.
Griezmann ran into him from behind. Was there enough contact?
Yeah, I'm not so sure. It's Giuliano.
It was only Olmo really claiming for the foul or the penalty.
Yeah.
None of the rest of the teammates actually raised their arms.
Baena trying to get away from Eric. Does get away from Eric. There was, of course, the appeal beforehand from the handball as well, Roet. I imagine none of them are going to be given, but hey. Last 15, not a single attempt on target, or in fact an attempt from Atleti.
And they are the team one man up.
Incredible. Ruggeri.
Careful here.
Sorloth! There is an attempt on target, and that is a sucker punch in this tie. It's just remarkable football, isn't it? It really is.
Has it happened twice in this game?
It is remarkable. The way Atletico de Madrid do it, year upon year, it seems, against us in the Champions League. It is incredible. They've been out of this game in the second half. They've not come forward.
We literally just saw a graphic that said Atletico de Madrid last 15 minutes, no shots. Was Ruggeri off? As the ball is played forward, I just caught it out of the corner of my eye. Wasn't focusing here on the replay. It did seem he was maybe a step ahead, but I don't think so. And Sorloth, great finish. That's what they bring him on for.
And Sorloth is our nemesis again, and we are bamboozled here. It's going to stand. It's 2-0. The Simeone game plan. I mean, call it luck, call it by design, call it whatever you like. It remarkably has worked again. They are somehow 2-0 up in this game. They didn't look like they were coming close in the second half. And it is... I mean, devastating is the word, really.
It is. It is. Because the players will be feeling today like we did everything that was asked of us. We played the right way. We managed to... Araujo's going to come on, by the way. We managed to dominate the game, even being one man down. I mean, right now the possession is basically 56-44. Barca had created the opportunities in the second half. Atletico had barely been past the halfway line, and yet here we are, 2-0 down.
Feels remarkable, right? I feel winded.
I
feel winded because this has been a good second half display from Barca, and Atleti here, we don't know how they've survived a few scares. I mean, but more impressively, literally maybe the second time they've been in our half in the second half.
Yeah.
Produced
and I'd say the same about the first half. By the way, here we go, corner for Barca. By the way, every single action counts. Every goal counts.
Yeah.
Araujo might be coming on here.
Yeah, good call.
And Ferran's coming on, by the way.
Good call, get me on. It's a good call for him. And Rashford is off for Ferran.
Okay, so...
And Koundé's off for Araujo, there you go. So
Koundé for Araujo, Rashford for Ferran, okay.
Yeah. Like for like, really.
Let's change this in the lineup. We have to believe, guys. We have to believe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm even thinking now, Robert, 2-1. We're alive, aren't we?
2-1 would be perfectly alive, yeah. Well, I'd like to see, before we change the formation here, if Araujo goes right back or if it's Eric that goes to the right.
Yeah. Well, let's see if Araujo gets his head on this one, first of all. Come on, Ronald. We need it now. Lamin's corner. There he is!
There he was!
He always has one. And that one just beyond him. It was a hard one to readjust his neck for, I think.
He did have he did have the advantage at the far post. I mean, he was being held by Pubi. Not much margin, but Musso was fairly beaten by the cross.
Yeah, Musso's not been actually that convincing from set pieces. There's a few times it's gone over his head, and we've had options at the back post. Molina hacks that field. Olmo's header.
Okay, so Araujo's gone right back.
Right. So bang on like for like then with those changes. Here's Cancelo. Eric. Now one more. Come on, Barça. Over 15 to go. There's a goal in this game for us. I know there is. We've got a few fresh legs on now. Ferran's up there. Come on, Ferran. This is your night to score.
Wouldn't it be appropriate? Wouldn't it be ideal for Ferran to break his streak?
It would be, yeah. Come on.
Yeah, again, Barca are allowed to have the ball here.
Olmo. Gavi. Fermin Lopez. Gavi once more. Switch to Araujo was on. It's not going to be found. He goes back to Gerard Martin.
Right, give me some love Barca emojis, guys. Come on.
Cortez, come on.
Ah.
He gives it away there. Griezmann. Llorente.
I say again, it looked dire at St James's Park. It hasn't looked good in other games. Trust this team.
Yes.
Trust Hansi.
Yep. Barca are going to have to believe here. I mean, no matter how this one ends, Robert, 11v11 at the Metropolitano, we have to believe we can go there and produce a display, a special display that will put us through to the semi-finals. It's not over yet, people. It's not over yet.
This is ridiculous that this game is 2-0, by the way.
It feels like a big slap in the face.
3 shots on target, and the 2 goals in the Cubarsí sending off just changes everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, the Cubarsí sending off is of course, the turning point in the game. There's no doubt about that. But even still, Atleti have come forward so well and effectively on the counter-attack.
That and conceding right after it.
Yeah.
And we can't get lazy here. We can't concede anymore.
No, we cannot concede a third here. And Atleti will feel if they get a third, they've put more than a foot in the semis, won't they? So Barca have to be careful here. Baena's switch. Cancelo's over there. Good header from Cancelo.
Right. The problem is, having recovered it here right now, with lots of players having tracked back, there's a lot of ground to cover to get it up. So Barca need to be patient, I think, here now. In spite of the urgency.
Yeah. Now we have to play it right, because also every time we lose it, Robert, there's so much energy that's then gone for Barca. They know that they have to get the passes right. That one's short from Olmo. He knows it, unlike him. Barca are going to win it back, though. Lamin.
Commentators jinx is holding you to that.
Yeah. Quite a lot.
Hey! The foul by Llorente on Lamine Yamal.
Guess who's one booking away from suspension?
Marcos Llorente.
There you go, bingo. It was enough for a yellow, but it's
maybe not. But
it feels frustrating all the more, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, something here. What's Araujo's saying something? Maybe a routine that Barca can conjure up here from this little Lamine Yamal set piece situation.
It's in quite a central position. Lots of Barca players in around the box. What are we going for here?
Come on, Barca. Come on. We need a goal here. Lamine Yamal dinks it. I wonder whether he should have gone the other way. That's where Araujo was lurking.
Easily headed away by Simeone there.
Yeah. Fermin. Cancelo's going to have to go back to Joan Garcia. Yeah,
take it back
and
to
we're
a safe place.
going to have to go again.
It's fine. Keep the ball. Keep going.
Eddie.
I mean, it's ridiculous. It makes sound ridiculous, but I have no quibbles with what Barca have done today. I mean, I have no. I like what we've done.
Yeah, we've just missed the goal, Robert. We've missed the goal.
Missed the goal and had a couple of
We're in
misfortunes. Here we go. Here's
Cancelo. Hit it, I think, yourself, mate. Cancelo! Oh! Post and wide. Could he?
Post and Musso, I think.
Could he have gone down? He was ever so honest, wasn't he?
And that's what Fermin gives you. High recovery.
There.
I think he just skips over him.
Yeah. Corner thing and short. Lamine gets in there. Lamine Yamal!
Hey,
oh my
Musso
God,
again.
I thought it went through Musso. That's lifted the crowd a bit. That's lifted the crowd.
2 consecutive chances. Lamine is energized now.
Here he comes again, Lamine Yamal.
Trying to go through Baena, no.
Baena in the way once more. This win back here, he almost just prods it towards goal.
Yeah.
But Musso's been in the way of everything for Atleti again and is proving quite the deputy. Well, Nico, who was sent off over the weekend's coming on, and Almada's coming on too. So here you go, double change for Atleti with just over 10 minutes to play. And Giuliano is off. So he will be available for the second leg. No yellow card for him.
No. Antoine Griezmann off as well. There you are. Need to change our news here. Hang on. Never updated.
Well, there you go. Those Atleti fans, they won't be able to believe really what's happened tonight for them. Ferran. Olmo. Fermin Lopez. Olmo now back again to Eric Garcia. Come on, Coleres. Come on, Coleres. Final push here for the last 10 minutes of this Barça Atleti. Gerard Martin. Fermin Lopez. New Cancelo was making the run.
There we go.
Finds Cancelo. Who's at the back stick for Barca? There's the cross. It's over everyone. And Lamine's not going to be able to retrieve it either behind for a throw-in.
I like Cancelo energizing Barca down that left flank as well.
Yeah, he's been bright again so far tonight, Cancelo. Maybe he's not had as much joy as he would have had in a different game. Of course, the sending off has changed his role. Ugeri then with a throw-in, taking his time. Long. Come on, Barca, come on. There's a goal in this for us. A goal that will give us more than life for the second leg. The switch is really good from Atleti then. Molina can come forward with it.
20 attempts for Barca.
Stats, Robert, are just
20 attempts for Barca. 7 shots on target, and Atletico just the 3. And they've scored 2. It's ridiculous.
We've had 4 times the amount of shots then. We're 2-0 down. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. We're far more over double the shots on target too. 2-0 down. It should not be the case. Baena,
here we go.
Risky. Loses it. Ferran. Play it well. Play it well. Fermin. Llorente got back in.
The passing there just off.
See it there. He just tried to flick it. Yeah, we just almost got it caught under our feet when we looked like we were in for a minute and just couldn't quite turn it into a goal scoring opportunity. Eric. Gerard Martin. Gavi. João Cancelo now. To Gerard Martin. Olmo. Eric Garcia. Come on, Barca. Come on. Let's get on the pitch.
That's given us reasons to believe it is Hansi Flick's team this year and last year.
Did he catch him there?
Oh, come on.
Didn't even know if he caught. I didn't even think he touched him.
Well, the assistant referee didn't see him.
Araujo's not impressed, by the way, with that at all. Let's have a look.
It's nothing.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
He's come across. He's cleared it. It's nothing.
It's absolutely ridiculous. It's perfect for Atleti. It's exactly what they wanted.
One slip up, one
I know.
Fermin recovery.
Yeah. Here, can we win it here, Barça? Eriksen
There it is,
it'll
there it
fall
is.
to Lamine Yamal. Come on. Lamine Yamal.
2 on him, 3 on him.
So many players around him now, doesn't he? And less support, of course. Gerard Martin. Not a team you want to be a man down against, really. Atletico de Madrid. Not when they're ahead. Baena now.
Careful here.
Down the line to Sorloth. Superb.
Nice from Eric.
Superb, man. I'd say. He's frustrated with himself that he couldn't keep the ball in, but it was a great lunge.
He didn't have the stamina to get up and go and get it, but yeah. Good effort from Eric Garcia. Come on, guys. Come on, we need some love for Barca.
Yeah, go on. Get some hearts in there, Culers.
Come on.
Get some love. I mean, hey, whatever way this ends, Robert, we will be here for the second leg and
Definitely.
full of support, belief. That's a goal kick.
That's a goal kick.
What did he give in the end? Here, hits off Sorloth, yeah. Come on.
It's just these minor things, eh?
Oh. He's given a goal kick, the linesman out. What a waste of time. What on earth, anyway?
I mean, is this Champions League 2026? Come on.
Olmo. 6 to play.
This is just sloppy.
Yeah. Cancelo. Fermin. Wasn't out. Good ball. Olmo. Can you open up the play? Yes, you can. Ruggetti's just on it though, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is on it. It's a different kettle of fish when Ruggetti's there to
Yeah.
when Nico Gonzalez was there over the weekend.
Yeah. He's a tall player as well. It's hard to get the ball over
It
him.
is.
And I see why Barca want to try and do it, like quickly veer from right to left. Alejandro Valde's going to come on, by
it's
the way.
intriguing, yeah. Some minutes for him after his injury. Good use of Barca to have him back in. Here's Fermin. Now Lamine Yamal. Lamine past Almada. Still Lamine. Can he shoot? Still Lamine.
Go, Lamine!
Shoot Lamine!
Oh. Just try and punt it at some point.
He needed to have got the shot away early, didn't he?
Right, who am I to say? But because when he's gone past 5 defenders, but
It was a masterful run, and they were all terrified of giving away a penalty. Who knows how he still had the ball?
I mean, you just have to wonder, like, how many more players do I have to get past?
Yeah. Balde is going to come on here then for Cancelo.
Right.
With 5 minutes to play.
I thought Cancelo was playing exceptionally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, fresh legs down the left-hand side.
He's giving his all again, Cancelo, I will say that much. So Balde on the left back, another straight swap then for Barça. Here's Gerard Martin. There is Balde. Back after decently lengthy injury. He's out for over a month. Fermin.
Oh, nice from
lovely
Fermin. Go.
Come on, Barça. Fermin Lopez. Gavi. Balde does really well to win it back.
There you go.
Olmo.
Thing is, Fermin moves past his defender fantastically there, and then there's just so much.
Yeah.
Such a long way to go still. Foul on Lamine.
Lamine's still going. Leonard Mann stopped him.
He's not getting any calls.
No,
Lamine.
he's not, no. Good from Gerard Martin. Not easy against Sorloth.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I've not made the sub on our graphic. Thank you. Gracias, Lorenz.
Gerard Martin. Balde. Fermin Lopez. It's one of the. Now it feels like the game's like dead, but the importance of just one goal here.
I mean,
the
it would
difference-
change the tide
it does.
dramatically.
It would. And Barca almost need to see it like that. I know they'll be flat on their feet right now, playing half the game with 10 against an Atleti side who are so good defensively, but we've got to feel that this is possible. Gavi. Eric. Gerard Martin.
Look at Atletico defending with the line of 5 there.
They've come forward once in the second half.
And they scored. And they scored. Yeah.
Genuinely remarkable. I mean,
No. I mean, I don't like what they do, but applaud them for what they do.
Once is incredible.
It's not my cup of tea, but
No, I thought they'd come forward more than once, but they did it and they scored from it. Fermin, Araujo, give it to Lamine. Yeah. Lamine Yamal.
he's trying again. Here we go.
Still Lamine, lovely. Gavi turns. Lamine's in there.
There's
Atletico
Atletico players everywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely everywhere.
I mean, they're already a good defensive team, aren't they, Robert? And when they have a man advantage, a lead to hold on to, they dig in. They really do. Araujo now. Lamine Yamal. Still Lamine.
2 in front of him.
Gerard Martin. Deflected cross. There were bodies in the box as well for Barça. Just hacked clear. Gerard Martin back there, but it's only going to fall to Nico. Olmo was quick on the scene though, but his touch was heavy. And frustrating, he gets away.
I've liked Olmo's game. I've liked Olmo's game being a calming presence in the midfield, distributing, creating advantages. But I mean, it's just so tough against a side like this.
It's so tough out there.
1 minute to go, and we'll see how much is added.
Yeah, ticking towards the final few minutes here at home. Not the way Barca would have wanted this one to go.
Nope.
Would have wanted maybe to get ourselves a nice little 2-0 cushion to take into the second leg. Instead, it looks like it's going to be remontada time for Barca. A mountain to climb.
Remontada away from home.
Yeah.
Well,
Balde. Olmo. Lamine Yamal.
Oh, nice touch.
Glorious turn. Lamine Yamal onto his left foot. Lamine Yamal. Balde. Look at Fermin. Feed him. Fermin Lopez. Ferran, was he pushed? No, says the referee. Lenormand just eased him off the ball.
Yeah, I think. Careful.
Good defending was more than anything for you there from you.
Yeah.
There, right?
I think Varane searched for it.
It's just over his head, wasn't it? He's been their best player, by the way, Lenormand. So many of those interventions in the back corner. It feels like we're finally in. There we go then. 90 had been played.
3? What? How? With all the time wasting and the subs. 3.
Atleti coming forward. Baena. Nico. Julian Nico. Molina.
We got more in the first half than the second?
Yeah, incredible. Julian. 3 minutes seems very slim. And not a lot of time for Barça to come forward. One more attack maybe when we win the ball back, which we've done here with Gerard Martin. Fermin now. Fermin again.
Here we go. Come on.
Was it a handball? No, says the referee. Oh, Lamine Yamal. He's going to have to try and release someone though. Still Lamine. Players everywhere.
He wins a throw-in. Come on. 2 minutes. One final action.
Yeah,
we need one.
This is it, Robert. This is it.
We need one, and a goal would be of vital importance.
Olmo. Balde. Dani Olmo. Went for a shot. He was fouled when he went to shoot. Yeah,
he was fouled. He was fouled.
So this then, the final chance for Barça to snatch something from this first leg. Get everyone in the box. Dink it in there. Good delivery. And let's see what we can get here.
Yeah, is that the way to go? Yeah.
I think so. No, it wasn't the
trying.
penalty.
No, it wasn't. Trying to. Yeah, that's what they're going to try and do. I mean,
or Olmo can shoot. No, he had some instruction.
Yeah,
from the bench
he has
there.
an instruction for the bench, and Lamine's going to head over.
Yeah, Lamine dink it in then, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go, Coleras. This is it. This is it. Final action, you'd imagine, or at least feels that. Final action of the first leg. Lamine's delivery is not a good delivery at all.
That was not ideal, no.
And almost sums up what's been such a frustrating.
And he's tried everything. Yeah, you have to give him credit. He's tried absolutely everything. And it's a frustrating one, this.
Fans look perplexed. I mean, no one can quite
No,
believe
no,
what we've
yeah,
seen here.
no, exactly.
Sorloth, don't make it 3. Don't allow them to make it 3. Baena. Llorente. Back to Baena.
Careful.
Molina. Good from Olmo. Had to get there. Did get there.
Come on. 20
Fermin.
seconds to go.
Olmo. One final burst forward for Barça. Olmo.
Go Araujo.
Look at Araujo motoring forward. Cuts back. What a switch. Olmo, you got to shoot, mate. Olmo.
Aye.
Got it all wrong.
That's it. I mean, you can argue maybe like keep the play going and wait for some support to arrive, but it was well played.
And that is all she wrote for the first leg of this one. Game 5 of 6 between these teams this season in the bag. And it's fair to say it's not gone the way Barça would have wanted in the first leg. A red card to Cubarsí. Our misery was compounded when Julian Alvarez scored from the subsequent free kick. And then in the second half, credit to Barça with 10. They came forward with everything and looked as though they were going to get their goal. But Atleti, with one attack in all of the half, with a man advantage, scored the second. And Cancelo's been booked. He's got to be careful. He'll have having words with the
Hansi
referee.
Flick having a word with the referee, saying, "Look, let everything cool down. Don't listen to them, and don't get involved." But anyway, it's a hard one. It's a hard one to digest. It's going to be a hard one to explain as well in the post game. We're going to get reactions. We're going to listen to Hansi Flick in the press conference as well, and it's one of those where the fans are going to go home now to their families. I'm going to go home to my family, and the question is going to be, so hey, what happened?
Yeah.
And it's okay, Barca lost, and I'm not sure how.
Yeah, it's a tough one to explain, Robert.
Yeah.
We were the better team in the first half. Could have created more maybe, but it looked like the goal was coming. Rashford got in there a few times. We quite quickly saw Atleti's game plan, I think it's fair to say. We quite quickly saw it was going to be an Atleti who didn't attack very much. When I saw the lineup and I saw Lookman, Julian, Griezmann and Giuliano, I thought they're going to come at us maybe. They didn't come at us at all, really.
No.
They sat in.
They did not.
They soaked up pressure. They did it perfectly. And, of course, the red card, it plays perfectly in their favour. Lamine Yamal's gutted. He gave absolutely everything. He really did. And he's not the only one in Barca Red and Blue who did just that. And these players are going to now need to rest up for a few days. We've got Espanyol on the weekend. And then try and produce something really special at the Wanda, at the Rio de Metropolitano, sorry.
Yep. Well, this is in no way over. There are 90 minutes to play, the same way that Barca got someone sent off today. You never know what can happen. This team is well capable of scoring at least 2 at the Metropolitano, forcing an extra time, maybe even scoring 3. Never give up on this Barca led by Hansi Flick, and that is what we're seeing from the fans right now at Spotify Camp Nou. It's a tough one. It's a tough one tonight. Not what we expected, not what we wanted, and not what probably should have happened if you take a look at the numbers of this game. We'll be analysing it in the post-game. Give us a couple of minutes to just gather our thoughts, and we'll be back with reactions coming from Spotify Camp Nou. We'll listen to some of the players, and we'll listen to Hansi Flick as well, analysing this 2-0 defeat, the first defeat of the season at Spotify Camp Nou. It's not the result we expected. It's an absolute gut punch. It's Barça 0, Atletico de Madrid 2 at Spotify Camp Nou today. The first defeat of the season at home at Spotify Camp Nou came at the worst time possible in a game that's going to be very hard to explain. We were just going through some bullet points that we want to touch on here, Pablo. And it's just a really hard one to explain to someone who didn't watch the game. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. Barca were better in terms of the attack. Barca created more, but Atletico had a game plan. They were the Atletico of old, and they executed their game to perfection. Granted, they had circumstances that went in their favour today, and were able to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they were. We have to give credit to Atleti. They came with the game plan. The game plan got executed. You can see the match stats on your screens, people. They had 3 shots on target. They've won the game 2-0. Doesn't take much working out, or it's not rocket science to realise that Atleti have executed their game plan to absolute perfection here, and we have to give credit to them. But we knew what they'd come here to do, to be honest with you, and they've done it yet again, 10 years later, really. They're a very similar team in that regard. There's no doubt about that. I agree with you. I don't think our players did much wrong tonight. I think maybe we lacked the goal in the final third. I think it would have come in the second half. We looked as though we were going to go in 0-0 at half time. That's the truth. We looked as though we were going to go in 0-0 at half time. Red card changes the game. But for Barça, it's difficult to explain, looking at the stats, looking at how the game went, how we've not scored, how we've conceded 2. This wasn't a game that we should have conceded 2 goals from. We didn't concede enough chances to concede 2 goals.
3 shots on target for Atletico.
Atleti were outrageously clinical. We were gobsmacked with our jaws on the floor almost when they got the second in the second half. It felt ridiculous. It felt like this can't be happening. The Julian goal immediately after the sending off was already like, what's going on? When they get the second, you're like, wow.
My notes here says 2-0 doesn't tell the story of the game, and I don't think it does. It's 2 goals that come out of nowhere, 1 free kick in one of the only times that Atletico had made it past the halfway line in that final stretch of the first half, in that final 20 to 25 minutes of the first half. Barca had dominated. Barca had kept Atletico in their half. Barca were playing very patiently. 1 ball over the top. Simeone makes a run, and we'll talk about the sending off in a second. And then in the second half, we said at half time, even 1 man up, I would not be surprised if Atletico just take a step back and wait for Barca and just defend themselves and try to create an opportunity when given space or when they're able to go forward. And that's exactly what they did. 1 shot, 1 goal.
Yeah, just remarkable. We maybe thought second half, Atleti would look for a goal. They didn't. They didn't at all. They sat in. They sat in ever so deep, even deeper than they were in the first half. But that, in a way, gave me hope, Robert, because I was like, if we keep going forward at the way we're going forward, I think minute 45 to 56-ish, we looked really good. When Gavi and Fermin were just on, we were creating chances. We were getting at Atleti. We're seeing a few on our screens now. Rashford went around the keeper. He nearly scored. He was forced a little bit further wide. It felt like the fans were starting to think, hey, something's coming here. Something is coming. And then bang, out of nowhere, Atleti scored. And it was funny because we just got a graphic on our screens when the goal went in saying, last 50 minutes, Barça 3 shots, 3 on target. We were probing. Atleti 0-0. And immediately, bang, in the blink of an eye, they made it 2-0 themselves. They snatched it. And that's what made the difference.
Well, let's get into it. It's undeniable. This game has a turning point, and it is the sending off of Pau Cubarsí in I wouldn't even call it a tackle. It's a collision that he tries to avoid as Simeone gets in ahead. Simeone tries to run across Cubarsí. Cubarsí can't avoid him. There's clear contact. He clips him. He's the last defender. The referee had initially given a yellow card to Cubarsí, which...
Strange.
Once we saw the replay, we thought, nah. This is going to be turned into a red card, and it was indeed turned into a red card. And I would say that much altered after that, because apart from the fact of Barca players having to run extra miles because of the 1-man deficit, but Barca continued to have the ball. Barca continued to create opportunities. Barca could have equalised. But obviously, being 1 man down against a team that defends itself so well like Atletico de Madrid, it's tough. It's tough. The sending off, though, Pablo, is I mean, undeniable. There's no question about it, I don't think.
100%. The sending off is the turning point of the game. It's the moment that the game gets away really from Barça. It really is. You know, it's one of those moments where I don't actually think that Cubarsí in his head is thinking, I need to foul Giuliano. I don't think he is. I actually think it's more of a natural collision.
No, it is. Exactly. Yeah.
I don't think it's the moment where he sees Giuliano's in, let me grab him. And then you're thinking, why would you do that? Just let him score. We can come back with 11v11. It wasn't that. And that's the issue with it. We can't look back and go, Cuba, what are you doing? It was
trajectories collide. Giuliano's running like left bound. Cubarsí's running back. Raise his arms and like, ooh, I'm gonna bump into him, and Simeone's leg is up. He's like in the running motion. It's up behind, gets clipped, clear contact.
Yeah, exactly.
Just an accident, a bad accident.
Exactly. But it changes the game, and what we were then thinking is, hey, let's get into half time at 0-0. Let's regroup. Let Flick can make a decision how he wants to set this team up for the second half. And Julián Álvarez picks out a free kick that we probably won't see for a very long time again now, and it's a remarkable free kick to beat Joan Garcia from there. It was a good position for him in all fairness, but it was a pinpoint effort. Credit to him. It was a marvellous goal, and his record in the Champions League has been very good of late. I make that 15 and 18 now for him in his last fixtures in Europe. So he got the moment of magic, and then everything changes for Barça. So the red card's the big moment of the game, Robert, when we looked like we were settled, we looked like we were okay probably, and then bang, out of nowhere we weren't okay.
I mean, we're just seeing footage of that second goal on the highlights that we've been offered on the international feed. It's a good finish by Sorloth, great run by Ruggeri, and a great delivery as well. Good find by Antoine Griezmann, but it is the only opportunity they had in the second half, and it's just really hard to digest that one. It's a tough pill to swallow, and this is Atletico de Madrid, man. I mean, the stats, in a way, like define both teams. Barça 18 shots, 7 on target. Atletico Madrid 5 shots, 3 on target. Only one of those in the second half. Barça had more than enough opportunities, but the finishing wasn't there tonight.
Yeah.
There was clear chances in the beginning. Barça were doing the right things. Barça were recovering in good positions, forcing mistakes, creating quick opportunities. The early one that Rashford had off of the Lamine recovery and quick pass. I mean, you only need one of those to go in, and it's a game changer. But it just wasn't going Barca's way in that regard tonight.
No, Atleti were super clinical. Barca weren't very clinical. That's the frustrating part, isn't it? Atleti was so damn clinical. I mean, what other chance did they have other than the 2 goals, Robert? They didn't have a single one. The Julián chance maybe in the first half. It was a half chance. He was sliding down. And not a single other chance they had. Not a single other chance. And that hurts. Of course it hurts. That's going to kill us, watching it over the next few weeks. And we did have chances. Cancelo, we're seeing on our screen, have one here when he maybe could have gone down. Rashford in the first half certainly looked closest to scoring. Yeah. Rashford in the second half when he goes around the keeper. I still think we maybe didn't create as much as we usually do. I think Atleti did defend well and with the man disadvantage. Of course, that's natural that we didn't create even more in the second half. But the chances were there. They were there.
Right, well, if there's one thing that the team can be happy about today is the support they got from Spotify Camp Nou, which was right. The fans were right behind the team all the way along, even 2-0 down and one man down. They kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and the team was energized by it. And Madrid was at the stadium, and he'll be able to tell the story of how that went as well. But Marc, obviously not the result we wanted, not the outcome we wanted, a tough pill to swallow, but we need to believe in this team.
Hi guys, how are you? Good evening. To say something, yes, of course, it's a tough night here at Spotify Camp Nou, but I think that the most important thing is that this team have created credit to believe in what they can do next week at the Metropolitano. As you said, of course, in the last 2 hours, I think that every analysis will be the same for mine than you did before. Of course, a lot of effectivity for Atletico de Madrid. Of course, the red card for Pau Cubarsí was maybe the key of this game, but I think that the most important thing for the next week is that Barça has to follow the plan. Of course, I think that what happened in a game like today is that maybe, especially in the second half, the game was exactly where Atletico de Madrid wanted. What I mean, that every action, every play, everything happened on the pitch was always for Barça and also for Atletico Madrid played at the maximum level, but a lot of intensity, maybe too much intensity, with also the attendance, with also all the fans complaining about all the actions, all the tackles, and I think that that kind of actions and that kind of feeling were also for the team that maybe were too quickly tried to do some attempts. In the second half, the free kick by Marcus Rashford, the action by Lamine Yamal, and also 1 or 3 shots, but no more clear actions. We will have to talk also a lot of things in the small details. I don't like this topic, Pablo, Robert, but of course I think that that game was exactly the small details. The chances that Barça had in the first half before the red card, where the second yellow card that Koke did not receive, very clear in the second half, the clear penalty by handball by Pubil in the second half. But of course, I think that it's important that Barça not to complain about these things, because it's only the first leg. We have the second leg. We know how tough it is to play at Metropolitano. Barça knows to win there. In the 12 games played there, Barça have won 6 in all history. Of course, it's tough to win more than 2 goals, but remember that last season, for example, in La Liga game, Barça were 2-0 down in 70 minutes, and in 20 minutes Barça scored 4 goals. I think that this has to be one of the keys that Barça had to follow. I don't know if you talk about this, but that game last season, Barça in 20 minutes were from 2-0 down to the 2-4 final.
Definitely. This team has given us reason to believe both last season and this season. This team has completed comebacks. This team has high goal scoring numbers. I don't know when the last time, I don't know if you remember this off the top of your head, Mark. When was the last time that Barca didn't score in the game? It's probably the Chelsea game.
Yeah, it's the Chelsea game, but if we have to take a look back, for the last game that Barça did not score any single game at home was the game against Leganés in December 2024. That La Liga game was the last one that Barça was the last to not score a single goal. I don't have exactly the number. I think it was 53 consecutive games scoring goal in official games. That game against Chelsea was the last one that Barça did not score, but the last time that Barça did not score any single goal at home was that game that I said before, the game against Leganés. For the moment, I'm just waiting for some reactions here in this position, in the mix zone. I think that we will have to wait a little bit because there are the flash position interviews in other place. But yeah, for the moment, what I can say is that one of the most important things is that Champions League is back to the Spotify Camp Nou. How different it is to play here, and the fans tried to do all the best. But what I want to say is that maybe in some situations, Barca players were very close to the fans and they tried to do things so many quickly. What do I mean? Of course, it's a very optimistic vision, guys, but I don't know if you are with me. Away, of course, it will be a tough atmosphere, but maybe in that atmosphere, without the Barca fans and trying to have the head call, maybe it could be better for Barca. Other positive things, remember that the players that were only 1 yellow card to the suspension did not receive any yellow card today. No Casado, of course, he did not play, but Lamine Yamal, Fermin and Gerard Martin, they did not receive any single card. Atletico Madrid will have important absences there. We will have to wait what happened to Hanko. Remember that Marc Pubil also received a yellow card. Well, we have to wait also for the second leg. I know that today it's quite difficult to say something optimistic, guys. I don't want to be some cynical. I know that Barcelona fans are very sad today, but this is only the first leg. And we faced Atletico many times this season, and we also made a comeback to win them here at the Spotify Camp Nou at La Liga. We made a comeback last Saturday, so we're gonna see what happened. If it's possible, penalties so clear like we saw in the handball by Marc Pubil, if it's considered, it will be better for sure.
Yeah, I think that's the one that I'm just reading here online that Hansi Flick in a post-game interview, we'll see if he mentions it in the press conference as well. I guess he will. He says, why is VAR here? There's a penalty and I don't understand why VAR doesn't intervene. It's a penalty and a second yellow and red. I guess it's the one he's talking about is the Marpubi, and it's the situation that we were all confused about. It's a very silly one, but Musso plays the ball and then Pubi from a goal kick, and then Pubi just puts his hand down, stops the ball with his hand, and restarts the game as if it was his goal kick. But the ball had already been put in motion, so it's a very silly situation. But I don't know why at least VAR did not intervene here.
It's their error, though, isn't it?
Well, maybe because it has to be relation with how the referee interpreted this. If the referee thought that Musso did not put the ball on play, that he only passed the ball to Pubil to put on, of course it's not a penalty. But this is interpreted the same as the red card by Kubarsi. Something very clear. You have to call from the VAR. But yeah, Robert, you know me very well, and I like to talk a lot about the referee situation. And I think that this is a clear handball. But remember that I'm the first to talk about these things. But I think the most important thing for Barca is try to not to focus the analysis on that action,
I agree.
On that play. It's a very clear handball. Of course, everything was against us today. I don't mean the referee. Of course, he did mistakes, the same as Barca players and Atletico de Madrid players. When I mean that everything was against us, it's like 2 shots on target for Atletico de Madrid, 2 goals, 1 crossbar for Marcus Rashford after the free kick, and the save by Juan Musso. But it's not only bad luck. Barca maybe has to improve some things, and I think that Barca can do better things in the next game against Atletico Madrid. And there's another thing I want to comment, guys, just very short, is that remember what happened in the second leg here in the Copa del Rey. Of course, Barca played that game at home, but what I mean, Atletico Madrid is a kind of team that like to defend. If Barca keep the control of the ball and Barca made some attempts in the first half and maybe he scored first, maybe the things can be absolutely different, and our point of view also could be more optimistic than now.
We even saw it, Mark, in the second half. I mean, I said to Pablo here at half time, they are 1 man up after the Kubarsi sending off, and I think they'll take a step back, because Atletico came out aggressive in their pressure in the first half. In the second half, they took a step back, or 2 steps back, and they waited for Barca, and they allowed for Barca to have the ball, and Barca actually did good things with the ball. Maybe the final touches weren't there, but Lamine was trying, Rashford was trying, Fermin came out energized and created some, Cancelo late as well. So Barca did have the opportunities from set piece chances as well. I actually liked taking into consideration that it was 10 against 11, the way that Barca played in the second half. It was brave and organized.
Only one shot conceded for Atletico de Madrid, the goal scored by Sorlo.
It's
only one action, of course, that the style of play. Yeah, we know that. I'm just looking at the other sides, just waiting if the Barca player will come in. But what I mean is that Barca maybe played, for me, a little bit faster than what the team needed at that moment. It's not easy to keep the head clear. It's not easy to keep the head cold. It's not easy to have the ideas. As I said, here live in action in the atmosphere was like, okay, go on. And maybe in that kind of situation you have to keep your head clear. But of course it's not easy when you are especially, after playing 10-11 on the other side. Of course you are tired, of course you have to run more. But as we said, I think we played quite good in the second half. It's not easy to do actions in offense to Atletico de Madrid. But I think we have to keep this. It's a pity. It's an absolute pity, guys, the goal conceded in the second half, because I think that the story will be absolutely different. Only 1 goal down. But this is the situation we have. And I have a question for you and also for Barca Live fans. What do you imagine the last game against Inter de Milano away at the halftime? That day Barca in the semi-finals were 2-0 down.
Yeah.
And then we only had 45 minutes to score 3 goals. And we did it. We did it. Of course, it was a pity that that action with a terrible goal maybe fall on Gerard Martin. Of course, we know what happened there. But I think it's a good way to follow. I know that football is not always ABC. I know that football is not always repeating the same things. But that team did it that day. Why not this team can do this next week?
Right, Mark, we'll come back to you when you've got reactions, when we can listen to some of the players, and maybe when we can listen to Hansi Flick as well, if not in the press conference. And also, Mark, you send me your player of the match votes as well, so we'll do that later.
I did it.
Oh, okay. So I'll put them in the system.
I did it. I sent to you.
Thank you, Mark. Okay, we'll talk to you in a minute.
Yeah, I like some of the things he brought up. The 4 goals at the Metropolitano last season in the space of 20 minutes.
It can be done.
3 against Inter, yeah.
It can be done. Obviously, Atletico, I think, will come out conservative.
I think so.
I would be surprised. Maybe they have an initial rush. In which they try to overwhelm Barca at the beginning and then just settle back. We'll see. I mean, we're just speculating on how it can go, but games can go in so many different ways. We just saw it today. Yeah. You can have just one shot in the second half and go away with a 2-0 win from Spotify Camp Nou against a team that usually scores on average 3 goals per game in the Champions League in Barca.
Does all feel quite deja vu, though, doesn't it, Robert? Going into a second leg against Atleti, and we're trying to say again, yes, we can. And look, funnily enough, the result we got in the second leg of the Cup, well, that would serve us perfectly on Tuesday night next week. So can Barca do it? Of course they can. Is it frustrating that we had a home game in the Champions League where we wanted an advantage, didn't take advantage of it? Of course it is.
And would it be great to play the second leg at home with a 2-0 deficit and have the support of the fans to try and make the comeback? Yes.
Yeah.
But also, sometimes that overexcites the team and the players. And maybe it's easier to play with a cooler head away from home. I mean, maybe Atletico with the noise and their fans are energized and just overwhelm you for the entirety of the game and there's no story to be told. But you can't look at it from that way. I mean, having the whole week now to talk about remontada, and then the players seeing the way that they would be received at Spotify Camp Nou, and the fans outside waiting for the bus, and just the energy that there would be in the stadium. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily play to your benefit.
Yeah, it can distract you.
So I don't know. I mean, it's hard to be super optimistic, but hey, we need to believe in this team. You never know. Score an early goal.
Exactly.
Score right before half time. Then make them nervous.
Exactly.
I don't know.
We have to believe, Robert, that our journey in the Champions League is not over yet. We have to
believe
that. We have to believe that we cannot go down now. And you know the good thing? That dressing room, Hansi Flick, the players, they will be the first ones to believe that this is still possible. They really will. They'll back themselves and their ability to be able to go through against a team like Atleti even at this stage of the competition. They will, guys. So you've got to get on board with them because they're going to go there and give it all they've got. Let's see how Atleti's set up. I agree with you, Robert. I'd imagine conservative. I'd imagine quite defensive. Simeone will say, come at us. See if you can score. We have to back ourselves and say, yes, we can. Early goal in the first half even. And it changes things. All of a sudden, that Atleti team will feel the pressure breathing down their necks. Even at home, they'll feel that the pressure, even from their home fans, to have to get out a bit more. We have to use it. This is going to be, for me, a remarkable, marvellous second leg in the Champions League. It's all up for the grabs now. We wouldn't have wanted to have to make a comeback, but it's the reality, and we have to back the team and believe that they can do it.
We'll have to do it without Pau Cubarsí, of course, who will be suspended for that game. And obviously, you think of who's your who's like the spine of the team. No, you've got Juan in goal. You've got Cuba, who's played almost every game in defence. You've got Pedri in midfield, and you've got maybe Rafinha being the heart of the attack. 2 of those are going to be out.
We missed Rafinha tonight as well, by the way. It's another matter. We miss Rafinha in these sorts of moments of need. No doubt about that. We knew that for the international break. We knew missing Rafinha for these sorts of games where we know Atleti are going to put up a proper fight. It's a huge loss. I thought Rashford was very good again tonight, in terms of coming in and helping out in that regard. But you're right. We're going to miss Cubarsí too. We are, and that's the big spine of the team gone. I do think that Eric Garcia and Gerard Martinez like a solid enough partnership at the back end towards in the second half of the game. I know Sorloth gets the goal out of nowhere, but we have to back them. But missing Cubarsí is huge, as is Rafinha. Of course it is.
Most definitely. Right. Well, There are some good things to highlight about this game. I thought the second half performance was good. Mark said it was maybe a bit rushed. I thought Barca played fairly calmly. Lamine looked for it and looked for it and looked for it and grew frustrated, obviously. Marcus Rashford in that number 9 position gave it everything that he had. He fought for every ball. He won Barca set pieces. He almost scored from a free kick. I liked Fermin's addition in the second half with the energy that he brings, the recovery. But for me, one of the highlights of the second half was the return of Gavi to a big game. I mean,
yes,
I thought he played exceptionally.
Yeah.
He did exactly what the team needed. Let's take a look at his stats here. Let me bring them up. Where is he? There's Gavi. There's Gavi. In 45 minutes in the second half, Gavi had 40 touches. 32 successful passes, 1 recovery, 1 final third entry. 1 recovery seems not enough from what we saw from Gavi, because he was everywhere.
Yeah, he was brilliant, Gavi, and even above his performance, just seeing him back on the pitch for 45 minutes, not just out on the pitch for 45 minutes, but in a game of that magnitude too. It's so big for him. He will be personally delighted, I think, to get out there again and feel part of the team, and not just part of the team, but part of the team in an important game. Yep. He would have felt that tonight, Gavi. And I think the subs were the right subs from Hansi Flick. Fermin and Gavi, for that little burst at the start of the second half, they leveled the playing field. They did it with their energy. They recovered the ball. I'm surprised he's only got 1 recovery too, because he was flying around there, Gavi, as we knew he would. Fermin likewise. Those two were scrapping around at the ankles of players. Massive credit to them. Credit to Flick for giving Gavi the chance. Having him back's big. You now get the feeling he can play quite a big part in the second leg. Hey, maybe he starts on the weekend against Espanyol. It's exciting times for Gavi, I suppose.
That Espanyol game does turn into a bit of a nuisance. Obviously, we need to be focusing on La Liga as well. We have a firm grip on it right now. We've got 7-point cushion ahead of Real Madrid. We don't want to lose any points in that regard. But obviously, it'll be hard not to be thinking about Tuesday when you're playing on Saturday, and when you're playing at home, and when you do have that little bit of leeway in La Liga. Yeah,
100%, Robert. It will, and Flick's got to try and make sure those players, are at a level enough that they can deal with that.
Hansi Flick is in the press conference, guys, so let's listen to him.
Comencem, com sempre, una pregunta per torn, indicant l'home mitjà. Avui serà més curta del que és habitual, perquè l'Atletico de Madrid ens ha deixat passar per davant. Gràcies. Comencem, Mireia.
Bona nit, Mireia Ruiz en directe a la TDT de Catalunya Ràdio. Marxes amb la sensació que ha estat una nit injusta? Gràcies.
The result or everything? I know. Let's go to goals. So they have a big quality in the offense, in the striker. We know that it's always not easy to defend. I think the first goal we have to defend much better. We have the big chance to get in 2-1 against one situation the ball. We miss this, and then they get the red card, and directly then the first goal for Atletico. The VAR was very focused today for Atletico, so it's like that. He's a German guy, thanks to Germany. And I don't know what happens in the situation when the goalkeeper starts the game, and the defender stop it with the hand and then play again. It's for me a clear red card, or double yellow, and there's a red card and penalty. And maybe it changed totally different, but I think they can explain it why it was not like this. So it's like that. We have to accept that. I think, and this is what maybe I'm a little bit longer now, because I think we played good in the first half, and also in the second half. With one player less, we give everything. So today we were not lucky. But at the end, we are looking for the next game in Atletico. We are positive. And we'll fight. We will give everything. So it's not done yet, and I know it's far away, maybe for the semi-final, but we have a chance, and we will try everything.
Hola, Hansi, Marta Ramon, en directe al Barça juga a RAC1. clar, l'expulsió us ha condicionat molt, has hagut de fer retocs a la composició de l'equip sobre la marxa segurament, que no tenies previstos. Et volia preguntar per aquesta gestió dels canvis i sobretot per la decisió de treure Pedri del camp, si respon a una decisió estrictament tècnica, treure Pedri del camp, o hi havia algun problema físic?
No, Pedri had some problems, not big problems, but in this situation we need him, and so we make the decision to decided to take him off the pitch and Gavi in, and I think Gavi also make a fantastic game in the second half. Same with Dani Olmo. I think everyone tried to give the best, and we have with one player less, a lot of ball possession, but also have some situation to score a goal. I think Lamine made a fantastic game, so this is unbelievable. I think also sometimes it's like, what I feel it's maybe not every situation it's a foul, but a lot of situations it's the first touch, the second touch, and when you dribble, it's normal, and it's not advantage for you. You have to normally see this, but at the end it's like that. I think the referees, I don't want to speak about them. It's better for me and also for them.
Hola, Hansi. Santi Valle para el larguero de la cadena SER y para el que te jugas Barça de SER Cataluña. Me gustaría incidir con la jugada de la mano y del que consideras que era penalti. Si te han dado alguna explicación de por qué no entra el VAR en esta acción. Acabas de decir que está muy concentrado en la jugada de la expulsión y no en esta. ¿Qué te genera esta jugada? ¿Qué opinas? Y si te han dado alguna explicación de por qué no ha entrado el VAR en esa acción.
No, from my perspective, it's like it's clear. He has to call and has to say, okay, come on, look at this, the same like before. And I don't understand why, but it's how I said before. They will have an explanation for this, why it's not a yellow card, why it's like that. I don't know. I haven't spoke with the referee. I think it was better also today not to speak with him. It's like that. We have to accept it, and how I say, we have to focus on the match on the next Tuesday in Atletico. We have the quality. We have the players who can decide, who can make the changes, and of course we have to fight. And this will be another game like today.
Aquí, buenas noches, señor Flick. Víctor Lozano en directo para el Radio Estadio Onda Cero. Sobre esa jugada, y perdone que insista, es que no es una jugada interpretable. Hay jugadas como la expulsión que puedes considerar que es o no expulsión, un penalti puedes considerar que lo es o no. Esto es un error técnico grave. Es decir, un jugador coge el balón con la mano dentro del área, es penalti. El año pasado pasó en un partido Brujas-Aston Villa con el Dibu Martínez y el árbitro obviamente pitó penalti. Ese es un error que ya no es técnico del árbitro de apreciación, o sea, no de apreciación, es técnico. ¿Cree que en este sentido tiene que haber algún comunicado o el club pedirlo o moverse porque es una jugada clave y muy evidente?
Thanks for the information. It's more clear. So I cannot believe that it's not a red card. So it's clear on your side, and it feels not good. It feels unfair. But at the end, it's football. It's like that, and so we have to accept. I said before, and we do it, and we will fight on next Tuesday.
Hola, Hansi, ¿qué tal? Raúl Fuentes en directo para Radio Marca. Decías que ahora focus en el partido del próximo martes, antes hay el del Español, pero es verdad que ha pasado muy poco tiempo del final del partido de hoy, pero ¿ya has pensado cómo te lo puedes plantear el partido del martes? Es decir, generalmente el Barça es un equipo que ataca mucho y con muchos hombres. ¿Vas a cambiar algo? ¿Jugar mucho más al ataque con este 0-2?
You say it. We have also a derby on Saturday in 3 days. It's the next match, so we have to see how we manage this game. It's also important for us to win, and then we focus on the game against Atletico. But now today, I think we can speak about this match. On Tuesday, we will see. We analyze everything. We'll see, okay, what kind of options we have, and then we go for that. We do that.
Última pregunta, last question.
Mister, hola, buenas noches. Joan Valdivia, Cadena COPE, en directo para el partidazo de COPE. Hemos visto a bastantes jugadores decepcionados al final del partido, sobre todo a Lamine Yamal, muy afectado, muy frustrado. Aparte de un trabajo táctico para el partido de vuelta, vas a tener que hacer un trabajo también psicológico para convencer a tus futbolistas de que hay opciones de remontar.
Of course, when you saw today, so we speak about Lamine, okay? And of course he's disappointed. Everyone was disappointed. But Lamine played a fantastic game. From the beginning till the end, in the defense and in the offense. And he had 1-against-1 situation. He overplayed 3, 4, 5 players. It's unbelievable. And I said it yesterday, he's 18 years old. And for me, he's doing a fantastic job. We have to support him. This is the thing. Not make so many noise about things. Maybe it's not right. He's 18 years old. Come on, and he's for your country. He will be one of the best players ever in the history. And so it's good also to support him, and sometimes also to protect him from the referees, because it's for me sometimes it's not everything illegal, but sometimes it's nearly there, and also the referees, they have to protect him. Not only him, I like more, this kind of players, because this is why everyone goes in the stadium. Everyone wants to see football. About these players, yeah, Mbappé, Vinicius Junior, about here, Lamine, Pedri. This is why, and I think sometimes it's too much aggressive there. I know it's maybe it's a point of view how you see it. I see it like that, and I think it's good to think about that for the referees, for everyone. I think too much for me. It's good when the game didn't interrupt. They didn't interrupt the game, but in some situation, I think it's necessary.
Fins aquí la roda de premsa. Moltes gràcies, bona nit.
There you go. 4 clear messages there from Hansi Flick. One saying that Barca played well in the first, played well in the second, but that the team missed chances, and missing chances in games like this, it can be very costly. Sorry, Pablo.
No, go on.
You dear. A second message, just flabbergasted that the Pulvidi situation was not called a penalty, that there was no VAR review. Oh, I'll have to take over from me.
No, 100%, yeah. To be fair, I like the way Flick spoke in the press conference, to be fair. He's very clear. I like the message about Lamine at the end as well, which was good. Flabbergasted at the Pulvidi situation, aren't we all, Robert?
I mean, I'm just reading here online, and experts, former referees are saying this is just a big technical mistake from Pulvidi. It's an accident, it's a mistake, but it's a penalty, and it's a second yellow, and it's a red card, and Pulvidi should not have played the rest of the game, and should not play in the return game.
This, Robert, happened I was looking in is it Europa League or Conference League tie last year with Aston Villa?
They were bringing it up to Hansi Flick, who did not know about this. I mean, it's useless now. It's useless information now, because it's not going to change. It's not going to change the outcome of this, but Hansi Flick is with Maribel, sorry.
Yeah, we'll listen to him at the press conference room, but as always, he wants to talk with us in a post-game. Hansi, we'll listen to you also in the press conference room, but if you can give your point of view of the game, many details, many things, but at all, it's only the first leg.
Yes, of course, we think it's positive, so it's like that. It's not the best situation for us, but at the end, I think we have the quality. We have players who can make the different, and this is what we're going on. So we will fighting these 90 minutes, and this is our job then.
Of course, there's a point of view of the game after the red card, but before the red card, how the team played. So was the game plan? Do you think that the team followed the good way just to think in the second part of the tie?
Of course, I think the first half we played good, fantastic, and also the second part of the game. With one player less in the second half, we also create 1-2 chances. Also in the second half and the first half, sorry. But at the end, it's like that. We are not so lucky today in this game. And the red card, of course, I don't know if it was right or not right. But I think also the red card is also a red card or double yellow with a red card for the penalty for us when the goalkeeper start to play out and the goal kick and he touched the ball with the hand, stopped the ball with the hand, and this is clear, normally clear, yellow card for me, and I don't know why. I have no explanation for that.
We don't know too. Just the last question, Hansi. The fans have to believe in this team. The team deserves that. The fans have to believe. We saw what happened last year. Many ties, 2-0 down, and then the team did the comeback. So the message has to this: the fans have to believe.
Of course, we do that. We are Barça. We are fighting. We are not giving up. It's like that. We have to think positive, and we'll do that. I know they are disappointed. Everyone is disappointed. The fans disappointed. We. As a coaching staff, the player are disappointed, but we will fight. We will fight, and we try to give our best, and maybe we can come back next Tuesday.
Thanks, Hansi. Well, I think that it was this way. Thank you, Hansi. Well, I think that it's the best message that we can listen to, and I think it was stronger than we listened to the press conference room. Here in our micro, in the Barça for the Barça fans, maybe it's the same thing that Hansi said in the press conference room. But I don't know, Robert, Pablo, if you agree with me, that the power of his words and especially the last answer that the fans have to believe in this team, I think has to be more battery for the fans to believe.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Right, Mark, we'll talk to you on Saturday. Rest up, because what's coming is intense, of course, and then Tuesday at the Metropolitano. Stay safe. Thank you for everything, Mark.
Okay, do you want my votes or no MVP today?
Oh, just very quickly, yeah, okay.
Very quickly. Yeah, I will to give 3 points for Lamine Yamal. He put the team on his back and he tried everything, so I think he deserves. At all, I want to give 2 points for Eric. Not easy for him playing as a holding midfielder, and then of course when Barça was with one less player. And I want to give 1 point to Fermin with his injury on his head. Good second half, a lot of energy. So these are my votes. And as we said, yeah, next round it's La Liga. Saturday at Derby against Espanyol. So we have to focus on La Liga right now, and then we will have time to talk about the second leg against Atletico in the quarterfinals of the Champions.
Thank you very much, Mark, from the Spotify Camp Nou, coming off of that first defeat of the season at our stadium, our newly renovated stadium. We'll talk to you Saturday, Mark. Bye. Thank you.
Mark, what
Yes, I'd absolutely forgotten about player of the match. If you want to quickly go through yours, Pablo.
Yeah, very quickly. I agree Lamine was key. I actually gave 3 points to Rashford. Maybe I'm wrong on that because he missed big chances. I understand that maybe where Atleti scored, Rashford couldn't score, but I thought he was good and bright and positive for Barça. Lamine, I thought I agree with Mark, put a lot of the team on his back and produced a lot of moments of quality. And I liked Eric Garcia's display. I thought Eric was one of our better performers, so I gave a point to him too.
My votes go to Lamine with 3 points. As you say, he put a team on his back. He tried absolutely everything. He dribbled past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders and tried everything. It just didn't get the final result. Rashford was very good in the first half on the wing, showing his speed, giving the team chances. Then his fight in the second half was vital to keep the team going forward. And I thought Gavi's display in the second half of energy and distribution as well was great. It was great to see him on the pitch again. Right, one final thing. Hansi Flick's message, of course, encouraging the fans. We need to believe, guys. Believe in Barca. It's not done until it's done. And Flick did say that Pedri was taken off at halftime because he had problems. By the way, we said, because we saw on a graphic, that Pedri had a yellow card. He did not. He did not. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. So no yellow card for Pedri. But he was taken off because he had some discomfort. Hansi Flick perplexed at the no call. but sending that message of belief for next week. We're going to leave it here, guys.
Yeah.
We'll be back Saturday with Barça Live. Barça Español derby in La Liga. We have the 7-point cushion ahead of Real Madrid, so we need to keep going in La Liga as well. And of course, next Tuesday or next week, all the coverage of the return leg of this Champions League quarter-final against Atletico de Madrid. We need to believe, Pablo.
Yeah, of course we have to believe. I always say dreaming's free, and with this Barça team, why wouldn't you believe? So go for it, Coolers. I know it's a tough night to take, and it's a sucker punch. It really is. Of course it is. It's a gut punch you like tonight. But hey, in this team, why wouldn't you believe? This dream of the Champions League is not over yet. We have to go to the Metropolitano with absolutely everything we've got. Coolers, you'll be there with us. We've got a big few weeks ahead.
Right, that is all from us today, Coolers. See you on Saturday. Visca el Barça, adeu.
Visca el Barça.